Hello everyone, and welcome back to Castle Mac. Tonight we're doing a very special one-off stream. This is going to be Kobold Central. Yeah, just a fun one-off where everyone's playing some cute little dragon dogs. So we're going to go around the table, we're going to talk about our tribe, and then we're going to introduce our characters, and then I will set the scene for where we pick up for this fun adventure. Thank you for joining us. As always, you can find us on Twitter, CastleMacD&D, YouTube is CastleMac, and anywhere that fine internet videos are available. Maybe not anywhere.
Instagram.
Most places. Instagram, CastleMacD&D, I forgot. Yes.
I run that.
You are the Instagram queen. Who wants to start with their character? I'm pointing at you, Jeff. I'm nominating you to start with your character. Who are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Nitflix.
So you can Nitflix and chill.
Nitflix and chill. Are you chill?
Yeah, I'm good.
I thought you had a different name up there, though.
Oh my god, one of you guys should have played, like, Shell or something. Nitflix and Shell.
I will gladly change my name.
He is a kobold. Surprise.
Yep.
Monk. Multi-classed into cook.
I love it.
Yep. He doesn't know. I mean, he knows he's good at hand-to-hand combat.
Right.
Not really martial arts. More of a just dirty fighter.
It works. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Kobold martial
Yeah.
arts,
Yeah.
right? It's very.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty clever, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's probably learned a thing or two. So
Mm-hmm.
cool. I love it. How about you, Mr. Sean?
I am Kashak. I am a kobold barbarian with my negative strength. Still does have
You have a negative strength
I
now.
don't actually. I still have a +1. I put it high. So he's a hefty kobold. He is also adorned in piercings down the snout, through the ears, and you know his great weapon is a small scimitar.
Oh,
He has
go ahead.
darts.
Go ahead. Yeah, I forgot to describe my gear.
Yeah, please.
I have a horribly stained cooking smock.
Right.
Little leather kobold pants because you gotta cover everything.
Yep. Got to.
Yeah. He's got a meat cleaver, which is basically a short sword,
Right.
and then he has a belt of sharpened utensils that he uses to throw at people.
I think I have just it's like a tattered cape that's wrapped around, but I have like the Roman, like almost kilt, but like the leather straps.
Yeah, I don't know what that's
I
called.
don't know
But it's
what
like
it
that,
is.
like pleated
Yeah.
strap.
so
yeah, I love
so
it.
nothing on the bottom but that. And
Nice.
Is the cloak like a normal, like a human-sized cloak? It drags behind you. It's
I
all
think
tattered.
it is what would be a cape, or like not a cape, but
Like a cowl.
a cowl.
Yeah.
It would be a cowl for a human that is
But for
cape
you,
length.
it's drug on the ground enough that it's tattered on the bottom.
Oh yeah, it's been ripped up.
Yeah. Love it. And what about Rebel? Is that how you say it?
Rebel the Rogue.
Yep.
So I am a rogue, and I think I kind of look a little bit like Zorro, but a kobold.
Okay. Like that. Let me just mental image
Yeah.
that. Okay.
You know, like band tied around.
Gotcha. I like that. Like a filthy rag tied
Yes.
over her eyes.
Exactly right.
Holes cut in some.
So no one will recognize her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Although we call her by her name the whole time.
What were your guys' backgrounds? Can we talk about that? Does that matter?
Well, let's roll right into talking about the tribe. So here is the deal with your tribe. You exist in a pretty large kobold warren. It's actually maybe larger than most. You guys are young. I think kobold lifespans are pretty short. So you guys are 6, 7 years old. I forget what canon is.
6 or
I like the
7.
idea
They
that
grow
yeah,
quick. They can technically live to like 300 years, but they
Oh,
say
really?
that almost none of them
Make it
make
that
it
far?
that long because they
Alright.
all die.
I like the idea that you guys are 6 or 7, and the wise ones of the tribe are like 40. However, so you have a rather large warren, and it used to be a dragon's den, but this was long before your time, long before your generation. That dragon has since been killed or ran away. The horde is all gone. The kobolds have survived. You're in a pretty well protected area. You're pretty off the beaten path for the humanoids, for the large races, and you mostly kept to yourself for quite some time. but just before most of your births, you are all too young to remember it, a bugbear and a band of goblins did come in and essentially take over. And your people, being who they are, survivors, cowed to them. And so you do serve at the behest of a gentleman, a fine gentleman, named Snazrat. Snazrat is the bugbear, and his right-hand man is named... Oh god, where is it? Apologies, I've misplaced my notes.
I almost started writing apologies like it was Apollo.
Yeah, Final and Gersbad are his right-hand goblins. And they mostly, obviously, mistreat you guys, but they're also lazy, and, you know, they will raid caravans nearby, steal their alcohol, get wildly hammered. There are quite a few goblins here. There's maybe a dozen to 15 goblins at any given time. There are considerably more kobolds, but you guys are kind of cowards. But there's always whispers of mutiny. Always. Like, it's the thing you do. Like, after a long day's work, you look around, you know, okay, how are we going to do this? It happens like every night. It's like the people who come home and hate their job and complain about it every single day.
Yeah.
This is what you guys do. So, there is the kind of ever-present undertone of pending rebellion. And occasionally, one of your brethren will be severely punished, and that will quell the
unrest
thought for some time. It'll quell the thoughts. The elder of the kobolds is a shaman named Snolta. She is a wise old 43 years old. Remembers a time before the goblins, before the bugbear. And she understands survival. So she plays ball with them, keeps them appeased, but obviously also toes the line.
I put that I'm a soldier, and since I'm a barbarian, I imagine I go on raids, and I'm like, fucking goblins. And as soon as they come back, another job well planned, sir.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Grovel. We
Yeah,
defeated them, and as they walk away, be like, I fucking hate you. That's right. Did you say something? I'm just praising you.
Yeah, exactly. So that is you guys' MO most of the time. I think the three of you are amongst the most skilled of the tribe. You've proven yourselves both to her and to the existing leadership. So you will be sometimes included on raids. For the most part, you're not. Usually it's the goblins that do the raiding. Occasionally you will. Sometimes you all are sent out scouting. Sometimes you're sent out for food. And you all are wise, and you know that, raiding farms is an easy way to get food, but it can be dangerous. You do not want to earn the ire or the retaliation of the humans.
Human.
There is a human village nearby, a couple miles away, something like 6 or 8 miles north of you, and again, you mostly avoid it. Keep to yourselves. You're all very good at stealth. All right, any other questions or any other thoughts before we get rocking and rolling?
The name of our tribe?
Yeah, the name of your tribe.
It would be the Old Gnawbone.
Old Nabo?
The Old Gnawbone tribe.
I love it.
The Gnawbone tribe.
Old Gnawbone. The Old Gnawbone tribe. I like it.
Gnawbone.
No, I can't.
Nah,
Gnawbone.
Gnawbone. Y'all stupid. Okay.
I'm good.
I think without further ado, then we will get started. We're going to open up where the goblins have just returned from a successful raid, and they're carrying in loot. They've killed a human that they're taking back to their, and you guys are just like, man, y'all stupid. Like, you're gonna earn their ire. Don't do it. But obviously, you guys are congratulating them as they come in, and Gersbad comes in, and he kind of, pushes. You guys don't have doors. You've got like basically burlap sacks that are hanging over the entrances, and he kind of pushes through, and he's like, "We're back, successful again." And he looks and kind of motions for you all to look as you see 2 goblins pulling in the corpse of some human who's, some farmer or something.
Another great victory, not that we ever doubted your prowess in battle.
He's like, that's right. We are mighty. We told you we would make this tribe mighty, and how fortunate you are to serve here.
Very fortunate, yes.
Would you like me to cook up the stew? The thing you brought in, the human?
He says, no. The boss wants something special. He wants pig.
Okay, we don't have pig here.
You better solve that problem quick,
Huh? How? Great wise one.
Like, don't make me tell you. And he starts kind of kicking at you.
Can I try to be picking the human's pockets right now? while we're
Sure,
doing this?
absolutely.
I will grovel.
Okay, you start groveling and he stops kicking you and he's like, I have to solve all your problems. Go raid a farm, bring back a pig, and cook it. We're going to celebrate this victory tomorrow night.
I mean, don't worry about him, Gozbad. He is, my cousin, not right in the head.
He's like, it's a good thing he can cook or the boss would run him through. Make a stealth check.
Tight.
Stick my finger up his nose and put his brains out.
So I got 20.
You got a 20
I
on
got
your stealth
20.
check, alright?
Ooh.
Close. You kind of sneak out and one of them looks back at you and then he gets distracted by the kicking and you're just like, he looks at you. Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check. Is someone at our door?
Yeah. So that's a 15.
Okay, you pull out ever so stealthily a small bag containing what feels like coins. And y'all are poor, so this is a fortune that you just stole from them. And you kind of scurry back away as he finishes kicking you, turns around, gives you one more kick, and they kind of go off on their way. It's the three of you in here, a couple of the other kobolds who are much less capable, and the shaman Snolta is sitting in the back. She's got like a filthy kind of blanket pulled over her, and she kind of pulls it back, and she says, "We must bide our time, brothers and sisters." And she kind of hobbles forward. She's got a gnarled little wooden cane. She says, "I smell the air. It feels different. A change is coming. Our time coming soon."
When will we rise up?
Yes.
No, when?
Soon.
No, like tomorrow, the next day? You say that all the time.
But today feels different.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe when they drink the fermented human juice and they get sleepy.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Fetch them their pig. Cook it for them, a feast to fill their bellies and make them tired. The rest of you, be ready.
And we'll be doing a little cutty while they're sleepy. I like it, Snolta.
You three, be careful out there. Time is of the essence. Don't make them wait and make them angry. Let them be happy and fill their bellies with the human juice. Alright, now is an excellent time for me to introduce a Castle Mac home rule. We give out these little orange beads, little reddish orange beads,
They're red.
and they are player-given inspiration that once per session they can give away to one of their fellow players for excellent role-playing. I am going to go ahead and kick this off because I'm already in love with these kobolds and give everybody an inspiration because I'm feeling it already.
So gracious.
I am gracious.
So gracious.
Don't forget it.
Okay.
Don't forget what?
Yes, sir.
All right. You head to the kitchen to whip them up something to eat because you know you have to. You kind of slide along the entranceway to the kitchen. You've got these leather straps hanging all through the kitchen. You've got a trap in there just in case anyone comes in. You have traps all over this place. You guys know the way. You know, the steps that are trapped that you kind of have to step on the right ones. Of course, they know the traps as well, but you guys built them, and you're quite clever. In fact, the three of you were commissioned to build some of those traps and are quite proud of the efforts you've made. You whip up the goblins something to eat and deliver it to them. And what do you all do next?
Is it nighttime?
It's dusk. They came back, raided the road. It's getting to be dark, which is, of course, the best time to
I was
raid.
gonna say. Let's go get the pig, and I want to look for some spices. Really wild. You don't know. Spices.
Yes.
He blinks instead of winking at you.
Can't quite wink.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to.
You know.
You don't know.
Yeah, no.
I think he means spices to put them to sleep. I'm ready to go slay a pig and then a goblin. Because I'll tell you what, if they had been kicking me today, I would have already killed them. But since they didn't,
They didn't kick me. They died. I got out of the way. You saw that.
sure.
Zesk speaks up. He's like, "Oh, but they did kick you. I saw them kicking you. Yes, they were kicking you."
I trip him.
Be like, shut up, Zesk. Nobody ever asked you anything.
He just slopes down, starts playing in the dirt again.
Making mud
Fucking
pies.
Zesk, am I right?
Are you just going down?
Oh yeah, that's
He's just going down the list.
These are the
of
names
names.
for all of us, guys. All of you can use these names.
This is my cousin. You.
Oh, fucking Zesk, am I right? Yeah, and Snelta's like, "What are you doing, Zesk? Leave them alone."
We should go out tonight. I like it at night. That's what you'll do, right?
Tonight.
Yes.
The sunlight, it's my eyes. We're not supposed to be out in the sun. We're supposed to be
No,
serving
we sleep during the day.
dragons is what we're supposed to be serving, not goblins or big bears.
Snelta kind of stands up again, and she's like, "Serving dragons, yes. Soon we will serve all the dragons. I feel it. I can feel the change." This is a thing she says about once every other month. So it gets the idea in her head that, you know, a change is coming.
I imagine her
She's an
having like a
optimistic
staff
kobold.
with like little like skulls stuck to it. Like,
Oh yeah, it's got all kinds of scrimshaws, got like feathers tied to it, and you know, like some burlap like straps hanging down. All right, well, Zesk is shamed. Snelta, you know, talks to you guys a little bit more about the change that's coming, and I think the kobolds love it. Like everyone's like, tell me more, you know, and she does. And I think you guys are too stupid to realize it's, you know, she's probably doing it for everyone's benefit to make it through your essentially enslavement.
I mean,
what's your intelligence?
I've got 0 and 0, so I'm at like average level intelligence.
I'm
I'm
at
not.
+2.
She's.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I've got a 14 wisdom, but
Yeah, being the.
You guys are the pick of the litter.
We also want the hope, though.
Right.
I do think that we
Yeah.
want hope, so
You
it's
buy
not,
into
we're
it.
not.
Like,
Okay.
what are your guys' like stats and personality, just a little bit, so I know like.
okay. I've got 10 strength, 16 dex, 14 con, 10 intelligence, 14 wisdom, 8 charisma, and then I've got decent acrobatics, athletics, medicine, stealth, and I've got, I think, proficiency in herbalism too,
Type.
and
Nice.
cooking tools.
Oh man, are you gonna lace the pig?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your flaw?
Oh, I haven't picked any
Yeah,
of
no,
that
no, no,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah. I'm a kobold. That's my flaw.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a desire to win glory, and I'm an absolute coward.
I didn't change the title. It says Princes of the Apocalypse. Oh well.
Kobolds of the apocalypse.
Kobolds of the apocalypse.
I've got a +1 strength, +3 dex, +2 con, +0 in intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Can do athletics, intimidation, stealth, and survival.
Good survival.
I do have a broken blade as part of being a soldier. I think that existed in the Horde. It's like just a hilt that existed in the
That
Horde.
you found like in the back of the cave
And
or
I
something.
like, tucked in. I mean, so it's probably a pretty good looking hilt, but I mean, there's just no blade attached to it. Yeah, I mean, I think I slip into a rage, and I think it's all been building up towards the Gerblins for a long time.
Tight.
Love it. All right, what do you all? Oh, Lynn.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So obviously not strong. -2 strength.
Yeah, you don't need it.
No. I got a lot of dex though. +3 dex, +2 con, +2 intelligence.
Nice.
I'm probably the smartest of you guys, yeah?
Yeah.
Probably.
No big
By a
deal.
long shot.
No big deal.
You are a genius.
Yes, thank you.
So
Always.
is your character.
In real life too. +1 wisdom.
Just kidding.
What?
He was coughing. He coughed. Well.
And then I have a -1 charisma. Anyway, so my flaw was funny. It's if there's a plan, I forget it. If I don't forget it, I'll ignore it.
Nice.
Oh, Wiley, thank you, sir. Wiley just subscribed for 2 months.
Wow.
Why?
As a result, while we don't officially do this, we do have the divine reroll. I think that is worth 1 party divine reroll. So thank you, Wiley.
Damn, thank you,
That
Wiley.
is for you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
I like your negative strength that there's like a simple board in the way, and you're like,
I can't. It's impassable. Okay, what's the plan, guys?
Go kill a pig.
Yes.
We should go kill the pig. I can definitely get us there, but what should we do?
Is there a plan?
No, there's not a plan. You'll never listen to it anyway.
I love plans.
You hate
You
plans.
love to ignore plans.
Yeah, she never gets the plans, guys.
Shut up, bitch!
Sorry.
throw a rock at him.
I love Zesk. Zesk speaks up like so happy. He's guarding his
Bombarded.
Is he zestfully clean?
He's a true kobold going for power, like, I'm with them, he's not fucking with us.
Oh, gosh. Alright. Ready to goofing ourselves out on Zesk.
Who's next?
Nank.
Nank.
Don't worry about Nate.
And then Mark.
It's not Mark, it is Mark.
It is Mark!
As we're leaving, oh, hi,
Sneaking up. Why, Mark?
He's the guard! He's the guard watching the
Mark is the guard. Oh, man. Y'all got me weak.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Let's play D&D.
Oh, man. Okay.
Good on Mark.
Oh, man, we just lost it. Everyone's like, okay, I'm done with this channel. Wiley is Googling right now.
Refunds?
Refund.
Yeah, Twitch refund.
Sorry, Wiley. Don't leave.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
hi, Mark. How would you say it as a kobold, though?
Oh,
Hi, Mark.
All right, so you all gather your gear, start heading out. You turn around as you hear footsteps behind you, and Zesk has his dagger, trying to follow.
No, Zesk!
Zesk, what are you doing? Go back in. You're not invited.
He's like, all right. Zesk turns and goes back inside.
Go talk to Mark.
All right, you guys make your way through the warren, and it's pretty big, like I said. I mean, and the tunnels are quite large. Oftentimes, Kobold will have very small tunnels, because they don't need much. The bugbears have made you all tunnel it out, and you're, of course, expert tunnelers, so it's much larger. And you all know all the traps, and so there is a kind of a very specific way you got to go. There's some stairs that will kind of crunch in and become essentially a slope, and you even keep it greased up a little bit with some of the animal fats that you get. So, if any adventurers come in, they'll step on it, it'll slide down, and they'll come down into some violet funguses you have down there that will sometimes eat and absorb a creature. And occasionally that will happen. Someone will come venturing in, and you'll hear the and you guys listen, and you don't hear anything else. And the people get killed by a violet fungus. Do we have a kobold joining us right now?
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me.
I was waiting. I heard her a while ago, and I was just waiting for you to hear her, but you didn't.
Okay.
Can you stall for 30 seconds? I'm really hot. I gotta put on a t-shirt.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
29.
Yeah, we're keeping a close watch. Hey, thank you guys for joining us on International Tabletop.
Yeah.
That's why we decided this had to happen. Shout out to Miniature Terrain Domain, MTD&D.
Yeah, what's
Thanks
up,
for joining
guys?
us. Those of you just catching up, we are doing a Kobold-centric one-off. It's already about the most light-hearted game we've ever played of D&D, but we'll see if we can change that as the course goes on. You get up to any games today? The chat fam?
Chat fam.
Dude, oh hi Mark really got me.
Now I imagine that Mark is the kobold everybody wants to know. It's the opposite of Zach. He's Zach's handsome older brother.
Yeah. Zesk is like a 6 charisma. Mark is a 10.
Yeah. Mark is definitely the best kobold. No unquestioning.
If we could all be lady killers like Mark.
Yeah. He's so cool.
Alright. Kobolds are fun, man. -2 strength. What are their other? They get +2 dex?
Plus 2
Minus 2
dex,
strength.
minus 2 strength. Pack tactics, grovel,
Pack tactics is pretty
Sunlight
good,
sensitivity.
sunlight sensitive. But we can't tunnel.
Yeah.
Is that an ability?
I
Or is
don't
it just
think so.
like
I think it's just a thing.
Yeah, just kind of a side thing. Oh, hi, Mark. All right, you ready? All right. So you all head off. On your way out, you do see 2 kobolds guarding the tunnel. It is Mark and Polko.
Hey Mark, looking good. Your scales are real shiny.
Oh, thank you. I've been polishing them.
Polk.
Rolls her eyes. And you all set off into the darkness. Now, there's some outlying farms outlying the human settlement. It is a couple miles, but you guys are pretty quick on your feet. I mean, and you don't really tire very easily. It's part of what makes you such good tunnelers, is you have kind of a high, it could be marathon runners, essentially. You can just go and go and go and go. It's what makes you good henchmen for people as well. So you guys heading to one of the outlying farms to look for a pig, or what's your
unless
strategy
we
here?
can find a wild pig on the way.
It's possible, but you're not sure you could do it with time.
Right. I think we would probably go for the easy
Yeah.
grab. On the way, I do want to look for 2 types of things.
Okay.
I want to look for anything I could use to poison
Yep.
the pig. Although that's kind of dangerous because then it's going to come right back to me.
Are there any
But if you're ready,
Yeah.
Is there a town or anything we're gonna pass through?
the Human town, the Human settlement, is 6 to 8 miles away.
Not enough time.
We won't go there.
You won't go all the way there, but there are outlying farms
Okay.
nearby.
But I also want to look for any kind of herbs and stuff that I can make a healer's kit with. Since we wouldn't have anything like that.
Can I aid you since I have survival, or do you have survival?
I don't have survival, but I have herbalism proficiency.
Okay, so you can assist him on a survival check.
Okay.
So on your path, why don't you go ahead and roll survival for me?
Am I doing
Advantage.
Advantage. Yeah, I got an 18.
Okay. Yeah, I think after some time, and you guys are just expert sneakers, and you're, running from shadow to shadow. He kind of tells you what to look for, describes the plant, and you point out a couple that look close. A couple of near misses, but then you come upon a small patch growing underneath some briars. Spook a rabbit that goes, bounding away, and you
Start throwing utensils at it.
yeah, you throw a bunch of utensils at it, but it just dodges out of the way, gets away. But you do find the plants you were looking for. You find one that is a powerful. It's a poison, but it doesn't really make people sick. It makes people sleepy.
Ooh, I'm
You
good
know
with
that the tribe has used it for those who are injured and kind of needed to sleep. It's a little bit of a I won't. It's not a narcotic. What was it?
A hypnotic?
Yes. There you go. It's a hypnotic.
I'm good, I think.
Smart girl.
Yeah.
Like,
There you go.
It's called a hypnotic. Idiots.
do I find anything for like healer's kit?
Yeah. Yeah. And what I'm gonna do is essentially let each of you have a healing potion.
Oh, okay.
You will need time to craft that though. So you find
Sure.
the parts now.
Okay.
You'll craft it when you come back.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, cool.
Not long after, you all see the orange glow of a human settlement from within. It's a small, above-ground cottage. Doesn't look cozy at all. I mean, how do they even stay cool? You know, it's weird. In fact, you see smoke coming out of the chimney, which you know humans like to burn things. You're not big fans of that. But as you watch it, you do see that there's a large wooden structure outside, and you can hear the sounds of livestock. Now, let's go ahead and draw a map for this.
Why?
I don't understand why you can't just describe it.
Are there any silos?
Yeah. Sure, there's a silo. Why not? That sounds cool.
Can Sean draw that?
Yum.
Alright, so here is the human settlement. I don't know why I decided to go angled. It doesn't work on a grid. This is a mistake.
You're doing great, though. Keep going.
I love it.
I mean, still pretty straight lines, I'd say, wouldn't you? Windows kind of all over the place. I've drawn the extra thick lines. Those are windows. This is the settlement. And you can see it's lit from within. AF. It's lit
It's
AF.
lit AF.
Over here, you see a fence.
And fun.
There's a gate post, large gate. Looks to be chained together.
200 degrees.
You burning out?
Oh man, it's my tent.
Burning up.
I'm with you.
And then it gives way to a structure. Ooh. There's a Sean line.
That's a Jeff line.
My lines are fine.
Yeah,
My
it's-
circles are the problem.
It's my lines.
Yep, you're right. The
Who's
way
lying?
this works is these are two doors. This area right here, I'm just going to put little dashes to show that that's open. And that looks like,
It's like
animal.
Gotcha.
Yeah, animal stables. This probably is where, some equipment would be kept. Yeah, over here, there is a, kind of far away, well, whatever, I'll just collapse it. There is a large silo. Not bad, right? Not bad.
It's okay.
And there is also a stone wall. Jeez. This
Dude,
is
I
a-
wish we had recorded her burp earlier.
This is a
was
large stone
terrifying.
wall.
Y'all, it was dainty and beautiful.
It
just
was
like
not.
me.
It blew my hair back.
That's a stone wall that seems to separate the edge of a field that looks to be worked. You can see piles of hay out there.
Okay.
These are bushes. Seem to be some decorative bushes, kind of.
That's fair. You're civilized.
Nice bush over there. What, dude? What? What?
Y'all get your shit together tonight.
Y'all goofing
Nothing.
tonight.
It was allergies.
Over here, there's a big
Some
wagon.
bushes.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yo. Couple of haystacks here.
Oh,
Oh man, I'm so glad this isn't tomorrow. So this isn't during Strahd.
Get it out.
You cannot do a thing during Strahd.
Holy shit.
Okay. Finally, there is a small little path
I made
of
Jeff cry.
gravel
Oh, you did.
that kind of leads up to the front door. So this is the situation right here, and you all are right over there on the far side of the wall. I'm going to zoom the camera back a little bit so the folks at home can see.
You want to just go to a different farm?
I've already left.
You know what's weird is
This one doesn't look so good.
the other farm actually is identical. So
Oh!
I mercifully don't have to redraw it. Okay.
What is the plan?
Get a big
Okay.
And some new utensils.
Now,
Well, why?
next week, the utensils are kept in the above-ground cave that they live in.
Yes.
They are inside of the cave.
It's night. They're asleep.
There's a fire.
Eh.
A fire says that they would be awake.
If they wake up and we have to kill them, which of course we would,
We would.
that will only be trouble. Not that I can take a human.
Very well.
Maybe there are tools.
You are so charismatic. You've convinced me.
I know.
I know. Why is there battle music playing? Let's get over the fence and head over. Look for pigs. So I'll stealth.
I'll stealth.
I'll stealth as well.
Everybody roll stealth. This is you getting up to the wall.
20 total.
17.
21.
Good. Those are all
Your 20 is
pretty-
real
quite
cute,
good. Those are all good. You get up to the wall, listen for a little bit. You can hear some faint human noises. They sound like they're not language. They're almost very staccato. I don't know. It's a strange guttural noise. It kind of sounds like makes no sense to you. You can hear 2 or 3 different voices.
Maybe they're eating each other, or it's a mating ritual.
I think it is mating.
Disgusting.
What is mating?
You wouldn't know.
It's true, I wouldn't. That's why I asked.
That's why they make eggs.
Okay, well, we'll.
Hop
Try
on.
and stealth the long way.
All right, you go in the long way behind
Which
the.
way?
The Wago.
Behind those haystacks and the wagon.
All right, go ahead and stop right there, and let's get a stealth roll from everybody again.
20.
20.
20. 14.
Okay. You all make it to the wagon, seemingly okay. You look over here, and you can hear the faint sounds of livestock. You hear, maybe a horse kind of whinnying a little bit, and potentially maybe a pig in there that you heard.
Would we know what a pig sounded like?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
I mean, they're wild pigs.
Yeah,
they
there's
run around the
boars.
forest.
There's around.
No real life.
Okay, let's go to the above-ground cave that they keep the animals in.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and move 30 more feet and roll stealth again.
Which way are we going?
Ooh.
That way.
25 stealth.
Jeez.
13.
What'd you
Thank
get,
you.
Lydia?
18.
All right, you guys continue stealthing. Step up. You hear the crunch of gravel beneath your feet. The humans are continuing to make this strange alien sound to you. You get up to the wooden fence. Let's go ahead and roll stealth one more time at the wooden fence. Sorry to keep you just rolling stealth, but this is as you.
I'm gonna re-roll this.
Okay.
25.
Okay, so
You
that's
got
even
an 8?
worse.
You had an 8 the first time?
I had a 6 the first
Oh,
time.
so 11.
So 11.
You get up to here, and the animals start making some agitated noises. You hear the pig kind of squeal a little bit. The horse starts stamping, whinnying. You're like,
How big is the pig?
you haven't seen it yet, actually. It's clearly inside. While this is open, it is pretty dark. I know you guys do.
So
have
we
dark
figure
vision.
they're in here.
You figure they're there. Yeah, you can hear it. But you hear a dog start to bark.
It's a dog. It's one of their dogs. They train them to try to eat kobolds.
Roll perception. All of you.
All of us?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 20.
12. 11, actually.
11.
As you say that, you hear the laughter stop in the background. I'm sorry, the strange noise you didn't understand. And the dog continues to bark.
The dog is telling them that we're here.
Stupid dog.
We should eat the dog.
Where's the dog?
Not enough
Have
time.
everybody roll initiative.
Why?
All right.
Oh yeah.
Why did we all like shit on that
I
one?
did fine.
Okay. I can't read your dice. It
I know.
doesn't exist.
No matter what, I do fine on this time.
You see the dog is over there.
Put this in the bowl and not put it on the floor.
What was that now?
Nothing. Nothing, dear.
Do what now?
Here, Poochie Poochie. Maybe I got a milk bone here somewhere.
All right. Let's get some initiatives around the table. Starting with you, Rebel.
7.
Okay. Kashak.
6.
Nitflix and Chill.
16.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, why are there 2?
I don't know. Nitflix, it is your turn. You see that dog turn the corner? Just seems to have noticed you.
So is this fence solid?
No. And in fact, you're tiny enough, you could probably squeeze through it. I think I'd probably require an acrobatics check
Okay.
to not get your big head stuck.
I caught it.
And anything coming from the house at this
Not
point?
that you've seen yet.
Okay. He's gonna move around here and just dive on the ground and hide.
Okay. Make a hide check. I'll even give you advantage.
18.
Okay. Rebel. Your
Lays
turn.
flat in the grass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get through the fence.
Okay, roll acrobatics for me. Pretty easy, but you've got big heads.
Get stuck.
Okay. You step through with your
It was
leg.
almost a 7.
Here's what you see, Kashak. She looks at you, nods, like brow furrowed, steps through, pushes her body through it, and her head is kind of stuck.
Is she
in the
restrained?
plants. You are
the fence
you are
grappling her?
effectively grappled right now, but you still have an action. You could use your action to try to free yourself.
I would like to do that.
All right, let's make another acrobatics check.
I'm gonna use a different die. 8.
Okay, you try to free yourself. You like put a leg, and you kind of get a little twisted up in there. You're stuck inside the fence right now.
Cool. It's fine.
We're the best.
Kashak, you're up.
I am the best.
He's gonna go over and hide. Look at her and go over and hide.
All right, run over and roll hide with advantage.
Yep. That's stealth.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
24.
Wow.
Good plan.
Bunch of dicks.
You could have stealth.
All right, the dog. Can you walk it forward 40? It basically gets kind of to the edge of the fence and just a hair over, and is now barking and like it kind of sees you and does that thing where it gets a little going a little bit crazy. The door opens.
Like that time Recon saw a turtle.
Like the time Recon saw a turtle. That's exactly right. The door opens, and you see a man and a woman come out, and the man is holding a hooded lantern, and it's angled in your direction. And he looks. Lydia, roll stealth with disadvantage for me.
Aw.
Oh, all right. 22. Nice.
Okay, and he goes, "Is anyone there? Is someone there? What is it, boy? What do you see? Is someone there?" You guys see her, she's struggling, and then just stops. Like puts an arm on the fence. And that's their turn. Nitflix, it is your turn.
I'm going to continue to stealth.
Okay.
Like I'm doing the belly crawl.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. So, because you're prone, go ahead and move. You can dash still
Okay.
while stealthing. You get that far, assuming that's how far you're
Yeah,
going.
that's fine. 17.
Okay. Yeah, you just straight commando crawling.
Yeah, he's got like a sharpened spoon in his mouth. It's sharpened on the opposite side, not the spoon side.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's not stupid.
Yeah, he's right. He's not an idiot. Rebel, it is your turn.
I would like to attempt to free myself.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
Use your inspiration.
Her head's jammed in there. Good.
Here, you wriggle and you open your jaw, thinking you can kind of get her out, but now the wood slat is like stuck inside your mouth, and your like tongue is whipping against the wood. You gonna spend your inspiration? Yeah. Did you already?
Yeah, she did. Oh, maybe.
What'd you get?
12.
With
13.
a 12. Yeah,
13.
you're like, ah! And you kind of pull your head free. Roll a stealth with disadvantage. Okay.
Still 16.
All right.
You're +5, right?
And that's your whole turn there. Then. So you got a 16. Got it. Kashak.
Doing the same as Netflix.
Belly crawl and stealth. Did I give you advantage on stealth? You guys should.
I didn't roll advantage.
I want to be
Okay.
on that
You
side
should
of the
have
fence. Is that okay?
Yeah, you can free yourself out. Yeah. Go ahead and roll again with advantage. You got over a 20. You don't need to roll again.
17.
Okay. All right. The dog is now snarling and like growling and coming forward very cautiously, but is coming closer to you. And these two are just, oh, what is it, boy? And she says, oh, look there. It's probably the Tarnox boy again. What are you doing? Bran, is that you, Bran? And they come forward. She's holding her weapon at her side. Oh god! That hurt.
You stub your
I stubbed my toe. I stubbed my toe. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Give them one more. Alright. She's just like, is that you, Bran?
Can we understand common?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
understand common. Lydia, why don't you make a performance check?
Oh, you're -1 charisma.
I'm great at performance.
Oh!
Oh.
You're like,
16.
and she says, well, Bran, what are you doing here, love? It's late. You should get back home. Nitplex, it is your turn. Nitplex, as you're climbing around here, you look up and you can see that there's a gap. It's a slatted, I don't know, like a slate roof, but
Right.
it doesn't come all the way up. Like it's not.
I might be able to climb up and slip over.
Yeah, you kind of look up and you realize you could probably, maybe even if you got on his shoulders, you could climb up and get in.
Okay, well, I don't even ask him. I just get up and stand on him.
While
Even-
he's
Well,
still
on the
prone.
ground? So, yeah, I don't really. And then I'm going to try to jump up.
Okay, roll athletics.
Okay, cool.
What'd you
Natural
get?
20.
Okay, he steps on you, and you're just like, what? Like, as you go to like throw him off,
Push his head down.
Yeah, you push his feet just as he jumps, and you leap up and grab on with the other hand, and kind of scramble with your little.
Yeah, with my massive +1 strength.
And you kind of scramble up, and you yip a little, like you're like. Kind of pull yourself up and kind of between the gap.
I just wanna
roof
hang
and
there.
your wall. Hang on the outside or the
Like in
inside?
between, like
Okay, like on your belly.
On my belly, hanging over it like a slab of meat.
And you look in and you can see there is 3 pigs in the far corner. There's a horse here. You find a donkey, and I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
No cows seem to be here. They might be somewhere else.
Can I make soothing animal noises?
Yes. Make a persuasion check. No, make a performance check at disadvantage. Actually, if you have animal
Handling. Okay.
let's do that.
That's a 3.
He gets up there.
I go roof, roof.
I think, yeah, you bark and you also try to imitate the sound of human laughter. Like, brr, brr, ha, ha, brr, ha. Rebel, it's your turn.
Can I try to stealth away?
You sure can. Roll stealth with disadvantage. Where you heading? I mean, there's not a lot you can hide behind right now.
We'll get out of like the dim light of her lantern.
Okay, yep. run towards the darkness.
Disadvantage.
Yes.
So I got a 16.
All
Oh,
right, pretty good.
yeah, that's right.
So where you go?
Back and over.
You're saying inside the fence?
Kashak, you're up.
Adding this up,
Where did my dice go?
he's gonna use his interact to both of them to be like,
Rebel, open.
oh, I picked it up already. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Rebel, open the gate. He's gonna be like, Niplix, jump in there and keep doing what you're doing.
I'm going to ride the pig out.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna stay
Okay.
with that.
Hold an action or anything? You can
I'll-
dodge even.
I'll hold an action that if they come around the corner and spot me, I will hold my action to grovel.
Okay. Awesome. The dog is now just like, but it seems reluctant to leave their side a little bit. Like it kind of comes forward a little bit and just keeps like growling. She comes forward and she's like, I'm not so sure that's Bran. Bran, what are you doing? I'm not sure that's Bran. And then he steps forward and says, what is the meaning of this? Who are you? Identify yourself. Make a performance check.
Bran! God damn! Natural 20! I'm Bran!
Why hello?
Apparently she's met Bran before.
He goes, I'm not sure what's going on here. You hear keys jingling, and he undoes the bolt on the gate, and kind of puts his spear over his shoulder. He's like, well, come here, lad. What do you think you're doing? Come on, we'll get you a bite to eat. And Niplex, it's your turn.
Okay.
I'd be like, yeah, Rebel, you should be the one to go.
Alright, well, I will drop in.
All right. You do, and the animals are definitely like,
Come here, Piggy.
Yeah, there's three adult pigs on the other
Alright,
side.
I find the biggest one that looks the easiest to ride. And I will try to do animal handling.
Okay.
So I get...
It's still on the other side of the pigs.
Oh, it's over here.
Yeah, it is over
Okay.
there. Pigs are over there. There's a horse and a mule here, and then this is like a workbench area. Looks
Okay.
like I can do shoeing there.
So I guess I'll stealth over there.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll stealth. I'm going to give you advantage because you're essentially rolling against the humans. They don't quite realize you're in there.
20 total.
Okay. Yeah. You feel like you're kind of darting. You know, there's a workbench. You kind of hide under the workbench and scramble along the floor to a post. The animals are definitely uncomfortable, but they're not going crazy or anything.
Okay.
Rebel, it's your turn.
So over there is just like the corner of the building,
Yeah.
and you're like right on the other side. I'm just gonna stay there and hold an action.
Okay. What are you holding?
Grovel.
All right. Do you stop and kind of turn towards them?
Can I try to like hide?
I mean, they've got you in the lantern light. You could get inside and hide, maybe.
Can I get inside?
Yeah, this is open.
It's open.
It's open.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Where the lines are, those are like where the animals could enter. It's just a shelter to get
Oh,
them
okay,
out.
yeah, I'll do that then and then try to hide.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Jeez. You're on fire.
Oh my gosh.
That's the first time in months.
With a kobold.
Yeah.
That's on the
With
again.
the
No
fucking
acrobatics, but just fine and stealthy.
Got your head stuck for 2 turns. Got your
Go
jaw
away.
stuck.
Fucking performed as a little boy. Can't get through a goddamn fence.
Hey, and you hear like, Bran, what are you doing, boy? Kashak.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna try to divert them. Will you move me 30 feet over to the end?
Really? Just straight?
Yeah. I'm gonna come out on this side and be like, no trouble, humans. I am groveling, but I'm like,
Some goblins took our home and we were seeking refuge. My sister is in there. She's, how you say, touched.
He's just like,
I'm so sorry.
and she knocks an arrow.
he's down and groveling like,
I'm so sorry. We didn't know.
Alright, he's got the lantern turned on. He's got a spear back in his hand now. It is their turn now. The dog is still just snarling and growling at you. Doesn't come chasing after you. Is kind of seeming restrained there. And he just says, go on! Get out of here! Leave us alone! Go on! I'll kill the lot of you! Get out of here!
No need to kill us. We will leave and we will sing about your mercy and kindness to our people.
She's got an arrow and she's like, so is Bran not? And he's like, I don't think so. And she's kind of aiming at you and she says, tell the one inside, get out of here now.
He'll be like, yes, sister, it's time to leave. I know the voices told you to go in there, but it's time to go. She should come at some soon.
Okay, Nitflix.
I'm gonna give her inspiration to get her head stuck.
Your turn, Nitflix.
You know. All right, well, I go over to the biggest pig.
All right.
Oh, you're very pretty, very pretty.
And I'm going to try to handle it.
Go ahead. Try to handle that animal.
11? Probably not great. I'm gonna.
Okay.
17?
With the 17, it kind of moves away from you, but it's domesticated. And you've seen the way people treat animals, so you kind of pet it a little bit. You've seen some drakes or something that you guys have had, and it seems to be pretty calm.
All right. I climb on top of it.
You
And
climb
kinda
on top, and it's a little uncomfortable.
It's okay.
Like, it kind of tries to shake you off a little bit on its turn, causes a little bit of a racket, but I think, we'll call that your turn. I think you try to soothe it,
Okay.
climb up,
Yep.
because that's kind of your move, but you are successfully mounting the largest pig in there. You can use that for the pig. Rebel.
Are you still groveling? Okay, come on. I'm gonna come out and come towards them.
Okay.
There?
I mean, she turns her bow between the two of you, and he's just like, all right, go on then. Get out of here. Go on, get out. Sick me dog on you. Go on. What do you do with your action?
How far away are they?
Yeah.
25 feet.
25 feet.
How far can I throw something?
You gonna murder hobo? The dagger is, I think, 30-foot throw, right? Or is it 20?
Well, you don't have that. I don't even think I have a dagger. I think it's 2060.
I think it's 20-60 too.
I'm just gonna hold an action for if the dog comes.
If the
into
dog
my-
comes at you,
yeah.
you'll throw a dagger at it or attack it.
I'll attack it.
Okay, yeah, daggers are 20 feet, so you'd be disadvantaged.
And he's
on
still
that.
groveling.
He is still groveling, but it's a 10-foot radius to get the advantage on it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm half using my grovel to like distract.
Right.
Yeah. And Kashak, your turn. As you ready in action, do you put your hand on the dagger?
Stealthily.
Why don't you roll sleight of hand?
Okay.
Yep.
9.
Okay. She goes, did you see that? She reached for a dagger. She reached for a weapon.
No, she's coming. You see, you are mighty human. She's.
Are you moving or standing right there?
I'm starting to,
To leave.
sidestep.
Yeah. 30 feet this way?
I don't know that I'll quite go 30. I think I'll go 15.
Okay. I just realized people aren't seeing the full picture. Let me just move the battle map a tiny bit. Okay, you go 15 out.
I'm like, yes, here we come, sister. We're going to take your medicine and go sleepy.
All right.
Yeah, and continue. Oh, nice dog. It's well trained.
The dog is continuing to be restrained, but it's like baring its teeth at you now. It comes forward a little bit, and you hear the man go, boop, boop, and it kind of stops, like he makes a kind of guttural sound at it. She is like, she's reaching for a weapon. They're gonna ambush us. She opens up. She's like holding it and lets go of the arrow. What's your armor class?
14.
That was a miss.
Cool.
Arrow swings by your head.
Whoa!
And she quickly knocks another one, and she's like, tell her to take her hand off the weapon! Get out of here right now! And Nitflix, your turn.
Go, Piggy, go!
Just kick the pig. Alright, let's roll an animal handling check, please.
I love this fucking pig heist.
12.
Okay. Make me an acrobatics check, if you would, please.
I'm gonna give this to him for riding a pig on the
Okay.
on the next go round that it's eligible.
Okay, here's what happens. The pig bolts. Is
So-
it about a 40-foot speed
Yeah, my intent was to take the dodge action.
for on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. With your acrobatics check, I'm going to say that fails. However, the pig is moving you, so you don't get an attack of opportunity. But they get here. However, you slip, and you're barely gripping on, and you're now underneath the pig. And you're just holding on, like looking at them. I think he catches your eye, and he's got a big kobold smile, like, ha ha ha! I mean, yeah, he's hanging on, and the pig is just running.
Go,
for it.
Piggy!
Pig gets about there and is bolting. Rebel, your turn. I think it's a little farther than that, actually. It's about here.
I want to take off running this way.
Okay, you've got a fence ahead of you.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm good at fences.
You're gonna try to dive through it.
Yeah.
All right,
Fence
let's see
bane.
that acrobatics check.
Oh! She slew that fence!
You've just got to look
I
at
was
sheer
like,
sheer determination. You see it, you start to go through it, you're like, no. Grab it with your feet and leap over it. And you get about there, and that's your move.
I want to dash.
Okay. And you get pretty much right there.
And I look over.
He's just riding on the bottom of the pig, grinning at you. Kashak, your turn.
Seeing that we're taking off, I'm drawing my scimitar. I'm running almost diagonal to catch up with them, but slightly at them. I'm attempting to intimidate by just looking, crazed. Just, just take off.
Okay, roll intimidation.
All
Just-
right.
Just straight up.
7.
Kind of lose your balance a little bit.
Pretty scary.
No, I mean you don't fail, but they don't seem to be intimidated.
I'd like to go 30 feet this way, though.
You can get like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. At this, the dog snarls and races forward. And it makes an attack roll on you, Lydia. Nah. It comes rushing at you, and you just deftly kind of dodge to the side as it tries to bite you, and is now sitting there, ears tucked back, growling and snarling at you. He is like, come back here, that's our pig! That's ours! And
It's mine!
He gets about there. She comes here. He's like rushing at you. I guess he had a little more moves than that. 10, 25, not much more though. He gets about there. She comes up and she aims, doesn't want to hit the pig, fires at... Lydia, why don't you roll me a d4? Okay, she fires at you, Lydia, but she's going to fire with disadvantage because she's like trying to line up the perfect shot, trying to be really cautious, erring on the side of... Now, the shot goes way wide as she's really trying not to hit her family and her dog and her pig. Nitflix, it is your turn.
Go, pig, go!
Spur the pig.
Yeah, spur.
I mean, the pig starts bolting off into the night.
I'll try to right myself onto the pig.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
20 total.
Oh yeah, you kind of grab,
Kick off the ground,
Yeah,
maybe?
reach your leg. Yeah, as it's going, you're like, okay, here we go. Kind of spin around, get on top of the pig, look back. Pig is trying to shake you off, but you're holding on pretty good.
And I'm just giggling wildly as he rides into the night.
And yet he disappears a little ways into the night. Rebel, your turn.
I have a mouth now.
Nitpig.
I wish I could give you an inspiration for that.
Is there a? Why does that guy have a die next to him? Any reason?
No reason.
Okay.
Spirit guardians.
I cast Spirit Guardians. If I attack him and then run away, I'm gonna get attacked and bop between you, right?
You will.
Okay, that's
You
what
can
I'll do.
disengage and run.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, you'll disengage and move.
Disengage and move, right?
Yeah.
Which means you could move 30 without getting an attack.
Sure. So I'm gonna attack him, but I'm gonna use sneak attack.
Well, you're not going to be able to disengage then.
You won't get a sneak attack. Disengage is an action.
I will get the attack of opportunity.
You'll take the attack of opportunity. Gonna attack and run? Or okay. Cool. Oh, that is a definite hit.
Okay, so
Won't quite be a sneak attack.
it's 1d.
Is this grovel still going? How long does that last?
He tried to intimidate. He canceled
Yeah,
the vote.
I
okay.
canceled it.
Oh, if you
Trying to
attack or
intimidate
something.
them.
Oh, he has to be
Yeah,
adjacent
Right.
to it.
Yeah. So you do not get a sneak attack.
Whatever.
But you're a D6 plus your
Three.
dex.
6.
All right. I mean, yeah. The dog is snarling at you, and you draw a short sword, and I mean, it doesn't realize, and you cut across its back.
Oh my god, now I feel bad.
Blood, splatters
Stop.
across the ground, and the dog starts.
He's fine!
He's fine.
He's like.
I take it back.
And he's still running?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I want to heal him. You know earlier.
Yeah.
He deserves to hit me.
He does not.
He's hurting.
He just
Yeah.
hurts so badly now.
I think I have to put him down.
Yeah.
Got to take him out
It's
behind the
such an
shed.
asshole.
This dog has never felt pain like that
Your
before.
turn.
As I'm dashing, I'm gonna say, "Now you were beaten by the great Kashak." Take off running.
Alright, you dash
Yeah,
that
I'm
way?
dashing.
Alright, the dog finds discretion to be the better part of valor and is just like
Limps back.
turns towards his owner, tail between his legs, and you all disappear into the night as they are shouting after you for stealing their fucking pig.
The great pig heist.
The great pig heist was a
It's our
success.
first heist we've ever played.
After some time, the pig calms down. You all three ride it at once, I think, and begin walking home. Let's take a quick break, everybody. We'll be right back. Give us just a couple of minutes. I doubt we'll need the full 10, unless you got to do bedtime stuff. Do we need 10 minutes?
We'll see.
We'll be back in 10 minutes, everybody. Don't go anywhere. We got silly kobold
we got
hijinks
plenty good
left.
stuff.
Now my voice just feels tired and just falls away. I can speak, but it likes to be free. Where there's no Just blame the weather for my faults. Turned a new page to trace the lines. Overriding tape, the same thing. It's a new name. It's a new name. I spent too much time on ritual. I spent too much time on ritual. I spent too much time on ritual. Spent too much time. Spent too much on my spring. Took some steps. Died down. Twist again. Started forward on new legs. Carpet stacked so I stay still. To catalog my brain, to weed out my downfalls, fix it to nothing. If I don't say for one single frame of clarity, I trade the blur. Set fire to whatever else I do. To map out every space, to rearrange as I see fit, to trade places with a map I fit in. Crumple all of it. Start it all again. Till you bite your tongue. Let's take the scene for
All right, we are back, everyone. Thanks for sticking it out through the break. To summarize what has happened so far, the Kobolds Nitplix, Rebel, and Kashak have set out on a heist to capture a pig to have a great feast for their conquering kobolds and goblins. They are planning to usurp power back from them this very night. Nitplix has found some herbs that should make them nice and sleepy, and it goes down tonight. All right. Lydia, jeez. Although you were just in character for a kobold, right?
You're a kobold in real life.
Okay. Oh, you know what? We did not clean off the board.
Oh.
Oh man.
Let's clean off the board real quick. We're gonna need to.
Yeah. Let me help with that.
Let's make this a team effort. You go get that. Got it.
I'll help you.
This is a good opportunity to point out a couple of things. Number one, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once we hit a certain number, we can actually have a customized URL. Right now, it's like youtube.com/1743672413971. Mark.
From the bathroom.
Boy. Yeah, so that's all. We were just talking about how, having breaks and stuff makes it, with the timer, makes it much easier for people who are watching on YouTube to skip ahead. So the reason I'm wiping the board is because here's what happens. As you all are writing, the pig occasionally breaks away from you. Thank you. Occasionally, as you guys are going, you're trying to control this pig that you've captured, and occasionally it just is like, I'm out, I'm trying to bolt, and it does so. It attempts to bolt. And you usually get it easily under control, but it takes you all a little bit to kind of catch up with him. You're getting pretty close to being back to your cave. However, the pig bolts.
Didn't drop it.
You start tearing ass down the down like kind of a not very dense wood. There's kind of trees everywhere, and you see a glow of a fire. And the pig just starts bolting directly towards it. You're trying to stop it. Make me an animal handling check at disadvantage, please, sir.
No.
Be fine. You'll be fine.
11.
Oh, not bad. It starts to kind of slow down, but it's trotting right towards this fire. And as it does, you hear a human voice go, "What's that? Alarm! Wake up! Wake up!" And here's what you see.
Please not another dog.
Oh my god, where are the markers? There we go. This one shot's a disaster. I love it. See a nice little fire right there, just a happy little fire. Couple of bed rolls.
This looks like Tootsie Rolls.
Everything's food with you.
I'm hungry all the time.
Don't you feed her?
I'm hungry right now.
Okay, Nitflix on his wild pig, which occasionally keeps getting loose from him, has bolted to about here. If you would, the other two are about there. You see, lying on the bedroll and waking up, on watch, you see a man who looks, not like that. He's fully armed, sees you coming. Laying in one of the bedrolls, you see a man wearing only a cloak.
Only a cloak.
And on the other one, a man with a sword and shield immediately beside him. And he is yelling, "We're under attack! 2 arms! 2 arms!" And let's go ahead and have everyone roll initiative. Just jumping right in here. Just jumping right in.
I'm gonna roll my baby die.
Alright, same initiative as last time.
Oh my god.
It's a 14.
Ugh.
Jesus.
Right? Okay, so let's see. 9.
Humans.
19, okay. Enemy 2 is the sleeping man with the sword. Lieutenant is the sleeping man in the robe. Enemy 1 is the dude who's already awake. So where did you guys lie in the initiative? Rebel.
14.
Kashak.
6.
Niklix.
11.
Okay, I already forgot who I said was who. This was the sleeping guy. This was
Yep.
the sleeping dude over there.
Yep.
Enemy 1 is the guy who sees it. You see the man with the sword and shield. He's like, "Ugh, what is it? Oh, Kobolds! Kobolds!" And he picks up his shield, spends a second strapping it on, picks up his long sword, and looks at the ready.
Does he stand up?
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Oh man,
He lays
keeps
him down.
laying
He's
down.
very tired.
That one right there, he stands up and he's like, "Kobold cavalry!" And he waves his hands around, whispers something, and you see a sheen of blue around his body for a moment. Rebel, it is your turn.
I'm gonna dash forward.
Go ahead, 60 feet forward.
Other one.
Okay.
Oh, also we've decided if anyone dies, they have to come back as Zesk.
Yeah. Zesk. Nitblix.
Nope.
The roll an animal handling check.
Oh, cool.
Right there.
Oh,
Where's our
16.
Okay, the pig starts to come under control, but it still very much wants to go forward.
Well, she already went forward.
Yeah, and so the pig's like, okay, cool.
So the pig will act first.
Yep. Oh my god.
We maintain mounted rules here.
What's its move?
50.
50?
You're right there.
Okay.
It'll dash. You just see him kind of bracing. He's got a short scimitar. You're just like, ah! Riding right towards him. Draw your cleaver.
And I'm gonna try to cleave him,
Okay.
and then I'm going. Well, let me try to cleave him first.
Yep.
Crit him.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
For 15 damage.
What? Question.
How did I kill
How
him?
does this die?
So I still have a little. So he'll move to like here. Well, actually, the pig can dash.
Pig doesn't get to move anymore.
Okay, it's done.
It's before you.
Oh, it's before me. Okay. Okay.
But yeah. How does he die?
As I'm
As he sees a pig coming out of the darkness.
I'm like, ah! And he just closes his eyes and swings it, and it just goes under his guard and just hits him right in the throat.
I hope you spun it like this.
Wind it up a bit.
Dear God. What have I done?
Why is this the strongest band of level 1 adventurers we've
Ever.
had?
Ever.
He's dead. Kashak, you're up. Evidently, we need a whole monstrous adventure. Monstrous campaign.
Yeah, I'm dashing. Drawing my sword, and again, just like, the great Kashak has come!
Okay, fantastic. Alright, we're now to the man over there. He sees this kobold cavalry, and he's just like, Finnegan, no! Comes running over towards you. Please, if you would, move him adjacent to him. And he raises his sword back and swings at you. Nitblix. Don't believe that's gonna get you. Just swings wildly with it, lowers his shield to kind of brace for the other two. And then the man behind you starts whispering and casting a spell, and you see a bolt of flame kind of shoot from his fingertips and just come swirling towards you, leaving a trail of smoke behind. Yes.
What?
Goes wide, and he backs up 30 feet. If you wouldn't mind moving him 30 feet that way. Rebel, your turn.
I'm sorry.
There you go. That's good.
I forgot how to count.
30 minus 10.
When people look at me, I can't do math.
Do it.
Your turn,
or
Rebel.
when they don't look at me.
Everybody.
Or when I'm completely alone.
But when I was asleep.
You're up.
Okay. I'm gonna sneak attack him.
You are indeed.
Yeah.
Roll for it.
With
And
advantage.
You have advantage because
Hey.
of stupid pack tactics. That guy was actually on the map.
Well, put him wherever.
You just counted
He
it out.
was in my way.
Boy.
Yeah.
That will do, pig.
Pig.
For your
So,
pig.
what do I get for sneak
An
attack?
extra d6.
Tight. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright, yeah, you just find a spot in his armor and just jab one of your dagger, or I guess it's your short sword, which is dagger size for him. And he's just like, ah! Help me, Marn! Plagues. Is
Really?
that right?
No, yeah. It is.
Yeah, because the other one died.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it was-
Guess it is you.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
up, sir.
All right, with advantage.
I need you to make an animal handling check.
Oh yeah. Good call. 15.
Yeah, the pig kind of slides. And
Can I have it
points
move
loudly.
after me?
You
Okay.
can't change it.
Okay.
Once you
Oh,
do this,
okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So it's not gonna move then.
It is not going to move.
Okay, cool. All right, with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Swing with my cleaver? Probably not. 13?
No. He raises, he takes a hit from her, sees your bloody cleaver and wild eyes, raises it, thunk, like you feel it sink into the wood and it splinters a little bit, but he kind of shoves it back.
As a bonus action, I'm going to kick him in the nuts.
Nice. Stupid monks.
No.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, he blocks that, you go to kick him and he kind of dodges out of the way. Kashak.
All right, with my bonus action, I'm going to rage.
Nice.
As I'm just running at him, just like, ah! As I get up, I will attack with advantage. That would be a 16.
That just gets him. Yep.
Okay.
He raises his shield and you're like, "Rah!" Grab it, push it just out of the way as your short sword comes in.
That is 10 damage.
Plus 9. How does he die?
In my rage, he tries to block with the shield, and I just push it up and dig in.
Nice. Yeah, he dies horribly and hits the ground moaning and gurgling. Okay, this other man. Can you just slide everything that way so we don't have to reset the camera? Just 30 feet.
Yep.
Because he's going to fall back 30 feet again. Time just slipped a little bit. Sean, roll a d6. Closest is low.
4.
He shoots at Lydia again.
Oh, I thought
That's
it
you
was,
in the middle there, right,
I thought
Lydia?
it was closest.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
I did too, actually.
That's Lyd in the middle, right?
It is.
Yeah.
So I'm at 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4.
no, I meant
Yeah,
I meant
oh,
people,
yeah, yeah.
humans,
Yeah.
plane.
He again, bolt of flame comes searing out of his fingers at you. You dodge, and he turns and is just like, runs 30 feet that way. And with that,
Yeah.
No,
He's
that was
lieutenant.
him.
He's
Yeah.
lieutenant.
Rebel, you're up.
I'm gonna just stay and hold an action for if he comes back.
Okay. Nitplex. Roll an animal handling check.
18.
Pig is your jam. It's trotting now.
Could the pig dash?
Yes. It's 100 feet. You're easy.
Oh
there.
yeah, I can get there. Ah! He just charges up.
First
Cleaver out.
First victory he's had against you, Mom.
I'm sure it's gonna miss. 10.
Yeah. No.
Bonus action.
Okay. Don't tell me your final roll. What's that, a 10?
Yeah.
Okay. You come and kick him, and as you do, your foot gets thrown back with an electrical charge as you see like a blue aura of energy and lightning kind of shoot out from him.
Okay.
What's your total after that?
15.
No.
Yeah.
Kashak.
As I move towards the camp, within there, I'll be like,
That's right, you better run. Remember, you were beaten by Kashak, greatest warrior of the Kobolds. But mostly Kashak.
mostly Netflix.
Alright, I'll get to here. My intention is I'm gonna loot. I'm gonna loot their camp as soon as I get a chance.
Okay. On his turn, he's looking at you wide-eyed, does some incantations, touches his thumbs together, raises his fingers,
no.
and a spout of flame comes shooting out at you.
fire.
I need you to roll a dex save for yourself and a dex save for your pig, who will get
Okay.
+1.
Alright, so pig. Nope.
Okay.
Me. Dex save?
Yes, sir.
18.
Okay. Well, you'll be taking half.
What did he cast?
Burning hands.
Oh.
Your pig
Is
squeals, collapses. Make a acrobatics check to try to roll away before the pig crushes you.
16?
Oh yeah, as the pig's falling, you kind of leap off, roll on the ground, but the pig just hits the ground, smells like cooking bacon, and you took half that damage.
Yep. Oops, actually.
Rebel!
I want to.
Well, they're here.
They would have been there.
Remember we shifted everything?
You're right. I would like to pickpocket them. Well,
Okay.
I don't really have to do anything.
Yeah,
They're dead.
you just loot them.
They dead.
Okay, yeah, you see that and you're like, digging through his stuff. You find a wonderful short sword.
Ooh. Well, tell me about it.
It's just made of metal instead of the one you have, which is mostly rust.
It is.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's just a regular old short sword that's much nicer than yours. In fact, I think you just... Kobolds are scavengers and great at using things. You definitely wouldn't toss your old one, but you're kind of like, cool. Grab that one. It's got nice, it's a little bigger than the other one. Looks like it's been well maintained, it's well oiled. You also find a folded envelope in his jacket, like kind of tucked inside of his armor. Netflix.
What is in it, though?
I'll tell you in a second.
Oh.
It's a folded letter.
It's still my turn.
Well, you use your action to
I'm just
start
kidding.
searching through everything.
Get one.
That hurt really bad.
Kobolds, please nerf.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my courage roll.
Okay, yeah.
So
I love it.
I'd have to roll 15 or higher to stay and fight.
Okay.
7. No, I win! he just dashes away. Actually, he can disengage.
You can disengage.
So he'll disengage.
Okay.
That's my kill!
You're lucky we spared your life.
Also start looking. How big are the shields they were carrying?
Big, but you can wield it. Well, you've got a little bit of strength, right? For a kobold.
+1, yeah.
It would be like practically a tower shield for you, but you know, there's functionally no difference in D&D.
I will loot, but mostly I will take the shield and
Oh yeah, you put it over, and it's like this wide to you.
I mean, you're like what, half the size of a human?
Yeah, 3 feet tall. It's like Isabel taking a man's shield,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, you pick up that shield.
I'll pick up that shield and then around it. I'm mostly just looting now, so whatever
Okay.
we find.
You find a couple of nice daggers. You also find a nice short sword.
Can I just say it's a scimitar?
Yeah, that's fine. Well, he has a scimitar on the model, so
Sweet.
yes. This dude runs 30 feet, but blasts again. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he runs 30 feet and blasts. This time I'll roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lydia. He is shooting at Rebel. He is kind of running off into the night, but stops, turns around, takes a shot, seems to miss. He seems to turn, and looks like he's probably going to be gone at that point.
We're just blankly staring at him and continuing rifling.
Like a bunch of like prairie dogs peeking up. Hits back to scavenging. With that, he disappears into the night, and you all find some treasure. You find 17 gold pieces. You know what? Let's make it a nice round number. Let's make it 18 gold pieces. So you each get 6 gold. Which, I mean, you guys are like, obviously quite excited by that. You find short bow, some standard weapons, armor that of course would not fit you. You do find some gems, which is going to give you about double that, so another 6 gold each. You know, they'll be worth a little something.
Hey, how much was in the coin thing that I pickpocketed from?
Oh, there was a lot. There was like 24 gold in that.
Type?
Which I don't think you would have told them about.
Nope.
You would have opened it like cinched it up and kept it.
I imagine we also know a great deal about what gems they are.
That's a ruby.
That's a ruby.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys are good at digging and good at tunneling, so you would have pretty good. Kind of the like evil dwarves. You just get it. All right. Which one of you is going to read the note?
Me. I'm smart.
Okay.
I'm smartest.
Yeah. It takes you a while. You gotta like sound things out in common, but it says, "The 3 of you come highly recommended. I will await your arrival at the Laughing Dog Tavern on the Long Road. I will wait for 7 days and then no more. Be worth my time. Riches await."
Riches.
What's that?
It's money.
Oh, good, good. Let's go.
This letter was for us.
There's 3 of
There
them.
are 3 of us.
There's 3.
We can ride the pig up. Oh.
You smell bacon in the distance.
Going to have to bring that pig back. I can tie it to a bedroll.
Put it on the shield.
I mean, the shield's for a warrior, not for dragging.
Ah, you're the worst. God, sometimes I really hate you.
I claimed this with my win. Bedroll would be fine. We can kill the goblins, kill the bugbear. Then we could go meet this adventure, or we could just go meet the adventure.
Let's just go meet the adventure.
She does forget a plan immediately.
Won't they come after us?
If there's a plan, I'll forget it.
I mean, if we're adventurers, I guess not.
We could disguise ourselves, put their clothes on.
We don't need to put their clothes on.
But
They
it's a
don't
good
know what they
disguise.
look like.
You always do this to me.
Their clothes are like at least 10 times bigger than us, I think.
We staged it to look like they killed the pig, and we killed them.
Why?
It's not what happened.
I like that.
But who's going to ask?
Can you guys please take the robe and then have 3 of you sit on each other's shoulders and just be Vincent Adult Man?
Try to go to a movie and buy 1 ticket.
Yes, I am Mark Umack. They must charming.
What do you guys do?
The problem is if we go there, what happens to Mark?
That's a good point.
I mean, he's kind of the best kobold I've ever met.
But yeah, we'd miss Mark, but we'd also lose this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Not a full loss.
We'll call it even.
I don't know. Should we go back, or should they said 7 days? How many days has it been so far?
It's been 3.
I think we've just been gone a night.
I am smartest.
Oh man.
I don't know. Should we go back, take the pig, poison them? I do like the idea of poisoning them just because I hate
I
goblins.
do want to kill the goblins.
I forgot about the poison.
Yeah. Of course you did.
Yes, of course.
As you guys are rummaging, you're straight Yoda-ing too. You're like just eating some of their provisions. And we've got some decent
As we're
food.
talking.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, you're talking just like
Like me in real life.
toss it, grab stuff from each other.
I'll take one of them if they have a cloak and cut it to my size so that I have a new one to tie around.
Yeah, you got some fancy new digs.
Yep.
Hey, we go back.
Yes.
And I will tell you why. We have 2 choices. 1, we go back. 2, we go there for the adventure.
Yes.
That's only 2 choices. That's what I always say.
That's true. Your logic is undeniable.
It is undeniable.
But tonight we kill Snazrat, Finel, and Gersbad. And then we're heroes, and Mark will like us.
That reminds me. Maybe I'll find a nice present for Mark on this guy.
And I start looking around for like a ring or a trinket or something.
I think he'll like this.
Yeah, you find a nice signet ring.
Okay.
Looks like something Mark would like.
Mark will like this.
This is the silliest I've ever D&D'd, y'all. I've never been this ridiculous. Ah.
Alright, well I guess we'll wrap poor old pig up.
Alright. It takes like all your strength. And you like 2 of you are in front just like tugging this cooked pig, and it smells good. That's the problem, is it got pretty cooked. At least seared.
Yeah, it's a good sear.
Yeah, got a good sear on it.
The juices
It
in.
takes some time. Yeah, you gotta bake the flavor in. It takes some time. Just the way Mark likes it. Oh man, this is out of hand. What are we even doing here? This is out of control. Okay. Alright. So you all get back to camp. Find Mark on guard, of course. No. Actually, you guys get back in. There's a new guard. You come in the morning as everyone's kind of waking up. Good God. I'm going to lose it again. You find Snolta kind of giving the morning prayers. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, everybody. We got the giggles here. Whew. Okay. You come in. Snolta has a bowl and she's like burning some incense to kind of get the day started. She's going through some, kobold litany, which I think is a lot about your lineage. She's like naming all of the former shamans, like invoking their power, asking them to look after them. Talks about how we have the blood of dragons within us. Talks about Kurtelmak and may his revenge be mighty, which is the kobold god. And as everyone's kind of waking up, you guys come in and you're just dragging this pig. Goblins have not woken up. The bugbears, they sleep. Like, they're lazy. Other than a guard that they will keep kind of their inner sanctum, they're lazy. You guys come in and Snolta's just like, you brought a delightful feast for the goblins. All of us, there should be enough to go around. And some of the kobolds are just licking their lips and licking their chops. And, the rest of the goblins are looking on, and Zesk is like, were you hurt at all? Were you hurt?
It doesn't look like we were hurt. Vesk, we're not you.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
I mean, we're great warriors. I mean, I wouldn't call us heroes. That's what the people to say.
Mark is like, nice job.
Oh, Mark, come here.
Thank you, Mark. I knew that.
No.
You're welcome.
Look
What is it?
what I found.
For me?
Yeah, of course.
Oh. Thank you, Nitblix. Thank you. Puts it on his middle finger, kind of droops down a little bit. He's like, that is a fine gift from my friend Nitblix.
We all picked it out.
No, that was all me. They didn't get their own.
Zesk is like, what else did you find?
Shut up!
Yeah, throw a rock.
Mark is like, shut up, Zesk.
Yeah, shut up, Zesk.
I just repeat everything Mark says.
Snolta's like, enough! Now we must plan, brethren. Tonight, the three of you will enter their chambers and kill them all, and the Narbonne tribe will be free once again.
I got stinkberry.
She's like, oh, very dangerous. Wash your hands.
No! Oh, sorry.
She has like her little mortar and pestle. It's like, good thinking. No one eat the pig. Zesk, I'm looking at you. She kind of puts some in. He's like already have a leg in his mouth. And you guys have the rest of the day to kind of wait around.
So I'd like to short rest.
Yeah, you can long rest. You guys can
Oh,
sleep.
good.
You're nocturnal, so you can sleep.
But I do want to brew the potion.
Yes, yeah,
Mod.
you can definitely do that.
Okay.
No problem. I'm not gonna make you roll it. You're skilled enough to do it. And then you set about preparing the meal for the big baddies.
All right, so everyone's got a potion of healing.
Yep.
Thanks.
Thanks, Nitblix.
Yeah, no big deal.
All right. The day passes pretty uneventfully, unless anyone would like to do anything. The goblins and the bugbears are heavily drinking. They're like partying. You can hear them roaring and cheering. You guys find all the weapons you've sequestered away. There's some spears made with stone, spearheads, a couple of short bows even. And Snolta is basically saying, hey, we're going to round up the rest of the goblins that are on guard patrol and everything. But the three of you have earned the right to deliver the death blow and free our tribe. Do you tell her about the letter? Okay.
She probably forgot about it.
Yeah, don't say anything about the letter.
The what?
I mean, legitimately though, like I think Koshak's, doing the daydream, talking out loud.
Not long, goblins, till those throats are cut, until your eyes are dead, and you too snack rat, and you'll know
Who are you talking to?
to myself,
Oh, that's what I thought.
and you'll know that Kazakh killed you.
Hey, Nitblix.
Maybe Nitblix, but probably Kazakh.
Probably Nitblix.
And Nitflix, that's about to cooking. And you put all of your heart and soul into it. You make it just the way they like it, which is a little bit overdone, but catching all the fat and leaving it on there for them. You got some of it goes into a stew, some of it's big chunks that you cook and sear. They like it really charred on the outside, but pretty raw still on the inside. You've come to know this over the years as the cook of the clan. What are you gonna say?
With Rebel, I would like to try to play bone dice, as I have some and I'm proficient in it.
What if we had a little wager on the dice with some of the gold that we brought?
Why would I do that?
Because you could win more.
I think I have more than you.
We all have the same amount.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Why don't you make a deception check? You make an insight check.
She
You're
got
just
me.
like, she is bad at math, so. You think about it for a second and then dismiss it.
Well, whatever you say.
I'll play bone dice with you. Zesk stands up.
Have you got any gold, Desk?
He's like, some copper.
Fair enough.
All right. Why don't we do the gambling rules that are in the long play version? You guys are playing dice though, which is fairly luck dependent, but there is some.
I do have my.
Proficiency?
I'm thinking my man cheats on that he slips in the old loaded die.
I love it. So what I'll let you do is you'll have proficiency on the checks.
Okay.
And here's what we'll do. We're going to start with a intimidation.
Got it.
Okay. Then we're going to go to a deception.
Okay.
And then finally, I think we're going to go to an insight, which is knowing like when to gamble and everything. You're going to get an extra proficiency on all of those because you're proficient with the dragon dice.
Got it. I'm not betting too much past his
Oh,
top
he's
risk.
got like a half a gold.
Yeah.
In fact, we'll say he scrapes enough together to get a gold, but he has to borrow from Mark.
Alright, so it's for a gold piece.
Mark doesn't give him any. This is for a gold piece here. So the first roll.
And that first one was intimidation, and I'm adding.
This is posture.
and
You're
I'm
you're adding your proficiency
I got
again.
15.
Yeah. You're sort of like, why are you even playing this Zesk? And he's just like,
Says you have to be the stupidest, if not the ugliest kobold I've ever
well, that's
seen.
not fair. Not the ugliest, anyways.
Are you gonna touch my dice with those hands?
And we'll make a second roll now. This was deception.
Oh, no, I don't think so, man. That's a 5.
Okay. He seems to pull one over on you. Win some of the gold back, and he's like, see, Zesk cunning. Zesk is cunning. Zesk is more cunning than all of you. Zesk is the most cunning. Final roll it comes down to here. This is
Insight, eyeing him up.
I think you got him.
Let's see, that's an 18.
And then just at on the last roll, and everybody is crowding around watching now. You roll the dice, you win by 1. Win by 1 pip, whatever the freaking game is. Who knows what Dragon Dice is? But so the
I'll be like, that's a Tiamat!
Zeska's like like kind of kicks at the ground. It's like, but that was all the gold I had. Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
You have nothing.
That's what I mean. Double. Oh. And Mark is like, shut up, Zesk.
I go, yeah, shut up, Zesk.
Yeah, and I think people are patting you on the back. Man, someone gets out some of the mushroom wine they've made, and it's like, you earned this. Let's split this. Let's celebrate that.
bass player of Onapo.
Some of them.
Right, Mark?
Mark is like winks at you. What does Rebel do in her time off?
Counts my gold just to make sure.
In secret,
Oh,
she disappears off somewhere for a while. Comes back later. Make a stealth check to keep from jingling.
I've been jingled this whole time.
I'm rolling. Well, I don't know, actually. That's insight.
What'd you get? Lydia?
Perception? She got a 7.
Alright, you still beat me.
All right. You hear it, catch it. I'll stuff some rocks in to fill up the bag. All right. We'll skip ahead a couple of hours. You guys get a full rest?
We just level now?
Nope. No leveling, I'm afraid.
Killed 2 people, man. No.
Yeah, you have. You did steal a pig, though. You make a wondrous meal. And the kobolds, like, you have to constantly remind them. Because as you all start...
I like smacking snouts.
Yeah, you start to go serve it to them. You're like, psh, and they're like, ah. Some of them keep trying to kind of come up, but you get it up to them. They're mercifully quite drunk. And you get there and you're talking to Snazrat, who normally makes you taste it, which is a fear you had. And he looks at you, and he's like,
I give him a toothy grin.
where'd you get this pig?
In my farm. I rode it out.
He's like, hopefully them humans don't come after us. If
No,
they do,
no.
you're gonna soak up all their sword heads.
Sure, of course.
With your body.
Yeah, yeah,
And the
yeah,
other guy's
yeah.
like, yeah, with his body,
Yeah,
boss.
with my body.
I make
I
one.
just kind of sneer at him.
At his body, yes, and like a sheep.
Shut up, you.
Yeah, of course.
He just picks it up, looks at you.
Good.
The rest of the goblins come and just start digging in. About an hour later, you guys leave. They make you bring wine. You see the first of the goblin in the corner. He's got ham all down his chest.
Ham hocks.
Yeah, he's got a ham shirt. And it's like his eyes are getting heavy. And he completely passes out.
Oh, yeah, just like.
Yes, that's right. You deserve a nap.
So
Nice.
good, isn't it?
Good nap, Goblin.
You'll never wake up.
Whoa, what was that?
Nothing, Master.
You see Snazrat put his head back, eyes closed. After about an hour, all of them seem to be completely out.
I said we kill Snazrat.
Of course, we kill Snazrat.
All hit him while he's asleep.
I'll do it.
Why don't we all just do it?
No, I'll do it.
I mean, you could probably get the first hit, but
I'll do
I
it.
mean, we're all going to hit him. It's
Well,
not just a one
No,
person thing.
it was my plan.
Was it?
I don't remember this being your plan.
I'll do it.
Okay, so you're going to do it, but also to be clear, we're also going to do what you're going to do.
Let's just lay out what this looks like. For funsies, really?
You know what Netflix always says?
There's only
3 is better than 1.
That is one of the things you say.
I do say that a lot.
Like if we had 3 marks.
Oh, 3 marks. Oh, God.
Oh, I hate all of you. This is Snazrat, asleep up there. There are quite a few gerblins, though. Just lay him down for me.
Is it time to bitch?
Did you eat some of that pig?
Well,
These are his 2 sidekicks.
10 o'clock.
Okay. You all are right in the middle of that room. And just so we have the order, let's just roll initiative.
Yeah, just in case.
Just to do.
One better than my other 2 initiatives.
Remember, we still have that divination die or whatever.
That's
To
true.
do.
Yeah, where'd you put it?
Somewhere.
Where, Steven?
I'll tell you
Where did
where.
you? Where did it go?
I'll tell you where. Just hold on. Alright,
Perfect.
let's roll some initiatives. You guys go first. Starting with Rebel.
13.
13.
7.
Kashak is 7. Nitflix.
13's not bad, but it's no 22.
Ooh, boy. Alright, this is Boss Man, just in case he gets to go.
Remember that time Ennis Suck Flame tongue up that troll's butt?
I do.
They put
I
it up his butt and around the
do.
corner.
I do remember that.
Wow.
Well, it makes sense, right? Okay. Nitflix, it's your turn, sir.
All at once.
I'll do it.
I heard that the first time.
I'm gonna move up and hold my action until she goes.
Nice. Okay. With that,
Unfortunately, she's gonna go before you.
it is Rebel's turn.
I'm gonna go up and I'm going to attack.
Snazrat.
That's him
Do it.
with advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage.
You auto crit.
Auto crit because he is incapacitated. So long as you hit.
Yeah.
8 plus
5?
5.
No, 11.
11.
11. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
16?
You hit.
Tight.
So 4d6.
4d6 plus 3. He should be fine.
Holy shit, that was some good rolls.
Can you add that?
21 damage.
I did.
Not bad. You stick him and he's like, "Ah!" Looks up at you as blood comes out of his mouth. "Ah!" Your action triggers now.
No crit, but just regular.
No crit.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you
I'm
better
gonna
use that.
spend it. 14.
No. He's like, "Ah!" Makes eye contact with you, grabs the plate as
I
you
go.
go to.
She did it.
The terracotta shatters on the weapon and kind of throws your hand off, and he goes, "Oh, wake up!"
Is he intoxicated?
Oh yeah,
Does he have disadvantage?
he will have to.
Awesome.
Kashak.
I'm running up and raging. Just I'm gonna jump on, onto his stomach and
All right,
and swing down on him.
sweet, definitely advantage there.
That would be a 17.
That is a hit, sir.
That is 7 damage.
Is this a surprise round? Or are we just going with initiative now?
I'm gonna let them get actions because you guys had the top of the round.
Sure.
If you like cheating.
Yeah, I mean I do. I'll tell you what. I will roll to see if they are surprised. I'm gonna give them all disadvantage.
Okay.
So here we go. You woke his ass up
Sure,
long before
sure.
his turn, so he's gonna get to it. Here's the guy on the right. They're all waking up. Guy on the left, nope. Both of them are waking up, but they'll
But
be
they're
surprised.
surprised, okay.
And then this is just for all of them. Yeah, they're all waking up. Yeah, you know what? We'll give you a surprise. He's gonna get to go though.
Sure, sure.
Because he's the boss.
Apples.
The lieutenants wake up, and they are gonna stand up. They're gonna stagger to their feet.
Everything? All goblins?
Everything. They stagger to their feet like, what's going on? Oh, they're attacking us! And you now start to hear shouting in the distance, echoing through the caves.
Mark, come on!
Snazrat stands up, and you scramble kind of down, hit the ground next to him. And why don't you roll me a d6, Lydia? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Where
5,
should I
6.
put him?
Just
one.
he would have pushed one of you back. He would have pushed one of these guys
Okay.
back. What'd you get, Lynn? A 4? All right, he does turn and attack you. He grabs his huge mace, looks at you, sways a little, braces against the wall,
Who's he
blood
swinging at?
pouring. John.
Okay, good.
Swings at you.
Almost 17 with my shield.
You raise your huge shield, it bashes into it and knocks you kind of backwards a little bit. You kind of slide along the floor. He hits the ground, the mace kind of hits, and you can see he wobbles a little bit.
Oh man, I'm gonna taunt him and be like, Kashak has beaten you, Snagrat.
No, Nick Blitz has.
Blood pouring out of his mouth. Nitblix, it is your turn.
All right, advantage.
Yes, you do.
22
Let me just... Yeah, 22.
Got
hits
it,
him.
got
Yep.
for 6.
How does Nitblix bring down Snazrat?
I think what he does is he would have done like a. Well, actually, I still have a bonus action.
She'll have a bonus
Yeah,
action.
so I won't do it. I think what he does is he slices like on the inside of his thigh,
Oh, yeah.
and he comes down and he goes and just gives him a good chop like you would like a pig.
Falls down unceremoniously to your cleaver. You do have a
Nitblick
bonus action.
slayed him! As he yells to the chamber.
You do have a bonus action.
And I'm going to eye gouge him.
Okay.
Or attempt to. Crit.
You critical eye gouge him.
Let me holler at some of those curly boys.
Just one.
For 8 damage.
How did you die?
I gouge him to death.
He kills him, you look at him, he's kind of swaying, and you're just like... Like just
Yeah,
take...
both fingers.
Yeah, both through, just
And I just
press,
kind of wiggle him around a little bit in there.
pull him out, there's just gore on your fingers. You give it a sniff.
I'm like,
Rebel, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go attack that one.
this one?
Mhm.
Where are you? This is. Which one's you? Oh, this one's you.
Yeah, I would like you to remain adjacent.
He is. I'm over here.
Okay, thanks.
Hudson, sir. He's Hicks.
Look, you hit.
Don't think so.
I'm gonna
Kashak, sir, he's Nitblix.
Oh!
This is the
Another
most
crit.
efficient group that we've
I'm
ever.
saying, these 3 little kobolds, minus getting your head stuck in a fence, have been ridiculous.
So when I
So
crit,
many crits.
when I crit with sneak attack, is
You
it
double-
still 4?
you all
It's
of it.
4. You double, yep.
You double the sneak attack and the weapon damage.
Well, hot damn.
Yep.
Would you like to describe how you killed this one?
Like really unceremonious.
like you're already looking somewhere else. Like you hear it creak as it presses past his armor into his guts. Kashak.
Ah! Yep, just Reggie.
Oh. Still a hit.
Good God.
Why is it just regular?
Because we're not adjacent.
That's
You need
7
pack
damage.
tactics to be adjacent to
How does he die?
He's gonna shield bash him a little bit and then cut across and then look around to the rest like, ah!
The other one's like blinking really hard, like looking like they're having that adrenaline moment where they're sobering up. In fact, I'm gonna give them Constitution saves to see if they can temporarily sober up a little bit. Those guys over there, one does. Both of those do. So that guy's still gonna have disadvantage
This
on
one?
attacks. Yep. Okay, well, I mean, you killed. Oh, those guys are supposed to be goblin bosses. We'll say his lieutenants are actually down there. Okay.
Down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're the 2 on the sides.
Okay.
I meant for them to have some more hit points. Sorry about that.
Why don't we just say it's these 2 without the bows?
Yeah, perfect.
Is that easy?
Perfect. So this guy is just like, what have you done, fools? You killed the boss! And he comes rushing at you.
Technically, I killed him.
I'm the boss now.
Wait, no, I killed him. I'm the boss. We start arguing.
First attack on you, Sean. That is a hit, sir.
On a 17,
Yeah. You got 17?
Yeah.
Yep. For
They have pretty good bonus to hit.
3 damage.
Is that, I'm gonna have that
Yeah.
because I'm raging.
Yep, down to 1, and then he does attack again, this time with disadvantage. And misses on the second one. Connects on the first one, you raise your huge shield and basically put your whole body behind it and block that one. The other goblin boss is going to rush up, and they can bonus action to dash, so he'll jump up there. And he will... No, it's only disengage or hide as a bonus action. So he actually stands back there and looks like he's swinging his sword,
Okay.
or little axe, but is swinging it clumsily. All right, this one comes rushing at you, Nitblix. Misses. That one is going to try to engage anyone it can. Yeah. Gets up there, swings on you, Lydia. Ooh, he got you. 8 points of damage. You're sort of gloating, covered in bugbear blood, as this one comes running up and just sticks you with his spear.
It hurt.
Well, two HP left.
Yep. We're first level.
That's how it goes. Nitblix, you're up, sir.
Shit. Alright, I'm just gonna lay into this guy. So. Cleaver. 17
That's a hit.
for 9.
How does he die?
He just chops his hand clean off, and then just kicks him back and lets him bleed to death.
Throws him on the ground. The drunkenness just
And then-
kicks in.
He moves up and,
The boss is the guy with the axe. The other one is...
okay. Oh, right. So where was I? Was here. So
Lydia.
he's gonna go to here, and he'll just attack that guy with his bonus.
Which one was it? I missed.
This guy.
Attack the non-boss.
Yeah. 17.
That's a hit, sir.
You get advantage though, man.
You
Oh,
do get advantage,
yeah,
yeah.
forgot.
Go for that crit.
No. For 4 damage.
Okay. Find the one that's not dead. We'll just remember the non-boss has 4 on him. Okay, Rebel, your turn.
Drink what I gave you. It's very tasty.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I know. That's what I told you.
You,
forgot
you
I had
must
it.
be the smartest.
You are the worst.
Okay.
MacFam house rule, we allow potions to be drinkened on a bonus action.
But you never get that many.
Drinky dinked.
6.
Right. Yeah, we limit access to them
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Usually a couple.
Yep. 6 back.
Typically 2. It's
Yeah.
almost always our
The
limit.
past tense of drink is drinky dinked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Question. Deadum Diggy.
Okay, and your action, Lydia.
Okay, I would like to attack that guy.
Okay, perfect.
But all my friends are around.
Yep, you do in fact roll with advantage.
Thank you.
Friends.
Thank you, friends.
No. Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
That's
no.
all.
You have a Wily reroll.
Oh.
Do you want to try the Wily reroll?
Can I Riley roll?
Yeah, but the Wily reroll also works for him, for enemies. I think we should use it for that. Personally.
You tell me, Lid.
But
Roll it if you
well,
want
it's up
to.
to you. I'll leave it up to you. But just don't make a dumb mistake.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, just-
don't
yeah.
don't roll that die though.
What
roll
would Wiley
roll
do?
it different.
What
roll
would
a different
Wiley do?
die.
Is he on?
WWWD.
Yep.
Wiley, what do you think? Should she roll that to redo her attack roll?
Y
save it?
or N? Question mark.
Circle 1.
Do you want to play a game?
5 seconds to reply. I know he's watching the delay, so he's going to hear this.
Yeah, it was a 15-second delay. So
Yeah, we're not going to wait. We're moving on. You doing
I'm
it?
gonna roll it.
You gonna roll
I'm
it?
gonna roll it.
Oh, I'm gonna roll that one. I'm gonna just spin that one.
yeah, just
Sweet.
sweet. It. Don't roll that one. Those ones are evil.
That is a hit.
Haha.
Wiley was like, oh, can I have my choices again? Too late. Too late. The
Not-
delay got us.
Not a you didn't crit. How many dice you got there?
Sneak attack.
There you go.
Just one.
How do you kill him?
How does he die?
I want to take my my short sword and just like shove it into his side.
Shove it into his side, twist it a little.
That's mean.
No twist.
No.
Okay. It just
Well, hey, you almost killed a dog, so you are pretty mean.
Shut up. I'm still haunted.
Kashak. Just the goblin bosses left.
Where's Maisie? I want to snuggle her.
Dog slayer.
Flourishing the sword, just like I've always hated you, goblin.
Yeah, 17.
That'll do. That'll do.
This one. 10 damage.
Whew.
He's like, I hate all of you kobolds. This place stinks. It's because you stink. No, it's because you do.
He attacks you back. because you have antagonized him and hit him. What's your armor class?
17.
No, that's a miss.
Ooh, that was close.
Glad I got that.
The shield.
The tower
The
shield.
human
He
shield.
swings again. Missing again. Tell me those dice work. The other Gerblin boss is going to try to sober up enough. Oh, yeah. It's the adrenaline just coursing through his body. He steps right up there.
Step right up.
Either one of us.
Either one of you. He doesn't know which one. Low, high. High. That is you, right, Jeff?
Sure.
Yes. And he
That's
swings.
it, yeah.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. He whacks you for 5. And then he swings again.
Why does he get to do it again?
And misses wildly. Netflix, you are up.
I'm going to attack that one. The one he hit.
Yep. Advantage, right?
Oh,
Advantage.
God damn, I forgot. So 18
That'll do.
for 9.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive.
Okay. This time I'm just going to punch him in the throat.
Alright.
Try to, at least. 17
That gets him.
for 5 more.
How does he die?
So he slashes at his chest. And he kind
drops to one knee
He kind of
after you
reels back,
slash him.
and then he'll just kick him in the throat, and then just kick him down.
He kind of coughs up a chunk of ham,
Ugh.
falls.
Like, I had it.
I eat the ham. No way, I don't want to eat the ham.
But clearly, if I was over here fighting, this is the one that I'm fighting.
Well, I figured since I kill all of the big guys anyway, I will kill these guys
Because I
too.
weaken them.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I'm gonna obviously hit that one.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yep.
That'll do.
10?
10. Ah! Kashak.
Didn't he already have damage on him though?
No, not that
Wait, I thought you weren't supposed to go attack other people's enemies.
You're just not supposed to attack mine.
Oh, I see how it is.
one. That'll do.
That is 8 damage.
He's looking pretty wrecked.
And I will again try to antagonize him.
I'll be like, come on, big guy, Goblin boss. Look at me, I'm the new boss.
Why don't you roll an intimidation check?
That's a 12.
Alright. He's like, you're not the goblin boss, it makes me the boss now! Comes at you, tries to attack. First attack says, no. Second attack says, no.
Close.
Back.
Netflix, you're gonna get the killing blow. You don't go that way, right? You were.
Where was it?
already
Oh, I was already Jason, wasn't I? Yeah.
I'll take that attack of opportunity. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. 21
That'll
or
do.
20 behind that actually.
That'll do. Roll that damage.
4
Whew, he is wrecked.
and bonus action
Bonus action.
right to the nards, or attempt to. 17.
That gets him. How does he die?
So he runs up and he slashes at him, maybe hits him in the arm or something, and then he kicks him, like knees him as hard as he can in the balls until he's just kind of like kind of coughing, and then I just kind of look at him and go and just slice him and kill him.
And the goblin boss falls down.
So I
dead.
killed both the goblin bosses and the
throwing
bugbear
down my shield and
leader.
shoving it and
No,
And I just start shoving him. We start
just
tussling.
rolling around.
They're fighting, but I'm
She's
kickboxing.
looting.
Yeah, they start fighting. She's like, you find quite a bit of gold. Why don't you roll a sleight of hand to see? But I think they're in full on.
As he has me in a headlock, I'm looking at her.
Why don't you both roll athletics?
I rolled a 20.
Sean, you are still raging.
Yeah, we have advantage.
You roll a 20? Ah, yeah.
12.
Wait, athletics? Oh, you beat me.
Oh, poor Kashak. You're just like, ah! He kind of gets you in a headlock, and he's like,
No, I get him a leg lock with my balls in his back of his head.
He's like, calm down. Gives you a noogie.
Go to
Gives
sleep.
you a noogie until you have to call uncle. And you guys look, and she's just like like just standing there.
Wait.
You found like 80 gold pieces, and you have a bag that's just like
There
whoa.
ain't no way she could hide 80 gold pieces.
She rolled a natural 20 on her sleight of hand.
Holy shit!
She rolled a nat 20 on sleight of hand.
All right, enough.
So
enough.
she's
Let's
just looking
loot.
at you guys like,
Let's loot before the other kobolds get here.
Yes. We're gonna try to loot.
Loot them, go ahead.
yeah, you guys find 19 more gold pieces.
It's cute.
That's pretty low for the amount of people
Yeah,
that
I feel like he should have more than that. Good fight, and I pat her on the back.
Why do you roll one more sleight of hand check?
+4, 5, so
Yeah, you pat her on the back. She's like,
it's Bran.
She's the richest kobold ever.
she is the richest kobold. Although I think she has to walk a little funny, you know? She's hiding like 100 gold pieces, just like, what? All right.
Take a quick break.
Let's take a
before we
quick break.
continue.
Guys, we'll be back in 10 minutes for the final conclusion of this ridiculously silly kobold one-off. Welcome back. Decided to cut that break short because we're so excited to play some Kobolds here. We'll be wrapping up shortly here, I think, but we'll do a little bit of epilogue. And we were just talking, we love these Kobolds so much they might make a return in the future, maybe even the near future. Okay, so the aftermath. You all meet with... Yeah, sorry, that was a fast 10 minutes, Wiley, you're right. That was 10 minutes by the book. Alright, Snulta gathers everyone, and she's like, today, the Gnawbone tribe has triumphed! And you guys made out pretty good. Like, there's very few dead, because you drugged the goblins and murdered them, mostly as they slept. You lost 2 kobolds, not Zesk, not Mark. That's important.
They tell us about the death. Was it
Was Mark okay?
Yeah. You see Zesk and you're all like,
Oh, God damn it.
Zesk is wearing a goblin ear on a necklace, and one of the goblins like, he didn't even kill that one. Anyways, the very blood of dragons runs through our veins. This Kobold Warren has been our fortress for so many generations, and after today it will continue to be so. The heroes of the Kobolds, Mark and Nitblix,
Yes!
and Kashak, and the Rebel, and yeah, everyone's like, nice Rebel, nice job. You're just saying like, like don't touch the.
Try not to
bulge
jingle.
in my pants.
Then we're just assuming you shit your pants.
Hashtag the jingle in my pants.
Jingle or bulge.
The bulge report.
Nope, not losing it here. Everyone's having a great time. Everyone's laughing. You saved some of the pig that did not get drugged.
Yeah,
You
of
eat
course.
that. Some of the kobolds actually do eat some of the pig that got drugged. And so
Followers.
you see some of them like they're trying to keep their eyes open and listen, but they're just
Probably Zesk.
yeah. Some of them fall asleep. And essentially, Snulta sets about, figuring out what the plans are going to be. You guys are pretty self-sufficient here. There's a lot of fungus that you grow. She specifically is like, we're going to be careful not to raid the humans for a while. We don't want them to come and try to deal with us. So that pig raid was kind of already pretty risky. And you guys are essentially left to your own devices. So what do? You get a long rest. It's the next night.
Good.
So, it's time to leave.
Fanram said hours would seem like days. Days would seem like you got it.
Yes.
Fan! Alright.
We could go and get paid for the adventurer thingy.
What thing?
Oh my God. Give us the notes.
I mean, yeah.
How could she forget? It was like just yesterday.
You forget everything. You've been walking funny for the past
Yeah,
day.
what is wrong with you?
Why don't you roll a sleight of hand check here? I think hiding that much gold on a
Maybe you should go to the poop caverns again.
180.
180
That's
fucking
a lot of
gold.
gold.
God damn it.
And you're just doing so well. Like, you see her sit down, she kind of shifts the bulge a little as she sits. Just a big old
I need to
pants
get a cloak that'll cover it up.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you're sweating about it. Like, how am I gonna keep this secret?
We, the letter looking for the 3 adventurers. They were humans, but they didn't seem like they knew.
But we're 3 adventurers.
Exactly.
Ah,
We are?
We could be.
Oh,
well, we're 2.
I like this plan.
I forgot what we were
Yeah,
doing.
that's what I thought.
As my good friend Nitblix says, there are 2 options.
Yes, there are 2 options.
And 3 are better than 1.
Yes! Finally someone understands my wisdom!
I say we go.
I say we go. We have a little bit of gold. It should be good, right? We have a little bit of gold.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
of
that's what I thought.
I mean, we have more gold than I thought that we would have.
Yes.
But not as much as I'd like, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like 120 gold would be perfect.
Or 180.
Why would you say that?
I don't know, it's such an arbitrary number.
I'll look around. Is there anyone around?
No, you guys, I assume, were working out your plans in a secluded part of the cavern.
Okay.
I don't want anyone to know, but I also want to say bye to Mark. I don't know what to do.
Of course I do. We gotta ask Mark if he wants to come, right?
No.
It's only for 3.
Only 3. We could leave it.
Wait. No, fuck Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys like,
Hey, he's beautiful and everything, but you know.
He walks by. Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, blink, blink, blink.
you guys are so stupid.
I say we go.
Now,
Might as well.
yeah. Let's go.
We'll try to make our way out.
Try to stealth out. Go ahead and stealth.
We'll
We're
whistle.
not telling anyone. Okay. I think stealth or deception would be fine. Either one, whichever you prefer.
I got a 23.
I got a 21.
18.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you guys have absolutely no problem getting out. Sneak out into the night. You realize you're not really sure where the tavern is, so you guys head towards the Human town. And it takes you most of the night to get there, 6 to 8 hours. But you guys are pretty quick, I think, on your feet. I think kobolds are scurriers. And you get there, and the town it's pretty small. There's one stone keep, but the rest are kind of low buildings. No wall or anything. It's nothing like that. And you you kind of sneak about the town, and you guys don't need to roll it or anything. And you finally see a sign that looks like it's a dog, and it has, hilariously painted, smile on it. It looks like human teeth smiling. And you can see the laughing dog is kind of swinging there. And there's a man sitting out front smoking a pipe. Looks like he's got a spear kind of leaned up against the wall, but he's just got his feet up on the railing. It's pretty late, though. It's pushing midnight, so it doesn't sound like there's much going on.
Was there a name on that letter?
Nope.
Maybe that's him.
Oh, walk.
Wait. Tell him you're Mark. Everyone loves Mark.
I don't think they know Mark here.
You never know.
I want them to know my name. And I'll push past. And I'll walk up.
You get there, he's got his feet up on the railing. He's like, "Can I help you?"
Yes, we are.
He's Mark.
I'm not Mark.
Damn it.
We are 3 who have come to meet somebody. We received the letter.
He's like, "Well, I don't know anything about any letters. Are you halflings?"
Yes.
What's happening?
Sure.
Y'all make a deception check.
18? Somehow?
Nice.
Straight up 10.
10. Also 10.
Alright, he kind of looks at you all. He's like,
Because you said, what are halflings? And we're freaking lying.
he looks at you guys with his pipe, regards it for a second. You're probably looking for the Dragonborn, I expect. Come on in. Opens the door.
Did he say Dragonborn?
The Dragonborn.
Yes, that's who we're looking for.
Of course.
Yes.
All right. Right this way. I imagine you guys have hoods kind
Yeah.
of pulled low. And
Sure.
you guys, you sneak.
I have my
you come
Zorro
inside.
Yeah, no one will recognize you.
Zorro mask and a dragon's a snout. He seems to regard you as maybe he doesn't seem to regard you as hostile, but does seem to be like, whatever. You guys come in, and he ambles up the stairs really slow. It's
He's very noisy.
It takes a while as he heads up the stairs. There's a hearth in here. There's nobody downstairs right now.
Is this an inn?
Yeah, it's an inn.
Okay.
Smells of delicious stew, human stew, which is maybe a little different than your tastes, but probably not altogether.
I'm gonna make a
unsavory.
wisdom save to not break away and go get something.
It makes sense to me as the cook, especially.
Well, actually, I got a 16.
Yeah, you see him start to walk towards the kitchen and then resolves himself. You hear some voices upstairs. A few seconds later, door opens and you see a man coming down. Black Dragonborn. and he sees you all, and he walks down the stairs, and he's like,
I grovel immediately.
I'm gonna try to. I mean, Snout is.
We received your letter.
Don't speak to him directly.
he kind of, for a second, looks at you all, and he's like, how fortuitous that you should find me. And he smiles, and he says, get them some meat.
Yes.
Yes, yes. We love it.
Yes.
He seems to regard you all for a while. Kind of, how did you find me?
The letter.
Yeah, the letter. The letter. Yes.
Show me this letter.
You have it.
Yes.
It's in my pocket. Please give me.
Why are you taking so long? Just get the damn note.
Roll a sleight of hand check. Roll a sleight of hand check. Roll a sleight of hand check.
God damn it! God! I hate you.
You're like,
Okay. That's not suspicious at all. I'm fine with it.
he takes the letter from you and kind of nods his head to you, and you're like, oh my god, this is the dragon.
Oh yeah.
He opens it and looks at it, and he's like, did you kill the three?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No, one got away.
He throws it in the fire.
One got away, but that's because he was a coward. And we
Yes.
killed the other two.
I was raiding a pig.
He smiles big, regards you. Seems that you're like you got. Maybe you guys are smart enough to make the insight check. Seems that he's excited about it.
Yeah.
It's like he thinks about it for a second. He's like,
Perfect somehow.
yeah. He's like, that sounds incredible.
Yes, it was.
You sound like very capable little kobolds.
Looking to, of course, serve our purpose with a leader such as yourself.
Yes.
A dragonborn, a black dragon. I've always liked black dragons, haven't you two always liked
My
black
favorite.
dragons the best?
My very favorite.
Tell me of your tribe. And the dude comes with some meat.
Just me.
It's seared and cooked pretty well, but it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know what kobold palates are like. Maybe they like it better, maybe they don't, but either way, it's good, and it's a plate of meat.
I take utensils out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we actually just liberated the Warrens by killing a bugbear, probably 50 goblins.
50.
52.
He's like, did you? That
Well,
is impressive.
technically, I killed the big guys.
They
I
helped.
got,
They were very
I,
helpful.
I got the first one.
I also wore him down the most.
Well, maybe.
He's kind of smiling. He says, and who is the leader of your tribe?
I am.
I am.
Probably be me.
I am the richest.
Wait a minute. Why are you the richest?
Gold.
We all have exactly the same amount.
That was just a joke.
It's like, how would you like to be exceptionally rich?
Very much.
That's a good idea.
I couldn't have asked for anything.
That's a very good idea. I like it a lot.
And that's very forgiving.
As it happens, I and my band are seeking a base of operations. Perhaps we can work together. I would deliver unto your tribe protection. You can be sure we would treat you far better than goblins or bugbears. As a dragonborn, we share the same blood, do we not?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've definitely got black dragon blood in my veins.
Without a doubt.
I've got more than them, but they've
I
got
mean,
some.
So they're not bad. We should be so lucky. I mean, perhaps we're all related. Exactly.
So much. This is so good. He's like, very well. We can work together. Would you take me in the morning to your warren where I could meet the rest of the tribe and scout the location?
Please.
Yes.
You could meet Mark.
Oh, Mark.
Mark is.
He'll stay by.
He's kind of my best friend.
He's good. I hope that the rest won't be disappointing, as they aren't as capable as we three. but
Like Zesk.
Like Zesk.
Yes, like Zesk.
if you were to,
He
burn
is
him
the worst.
with the acid, if you were to burn him, that nobody would miss it.
No one at all.
He's like, Very well. I look forward to meeting the tribe. Well, what are your names?
Nitblix. Yes, that's my name.
I am Keshe.
Pleasure to meet you both. And what about you?
I'm Rebel.
Rebel. Well, as I said, it is fortuitous that I should meet you. And he pulls out a bag of gold, hands you each a platinum piece, which is
What is
100
this?
gold, essentially.
What is this?
He says, that makes you potentially the 3 richest kobolds on the swamp.
And he just starts dancing around. He swallows it.
I believe that.
Forgive me, my lord. What should we call you?
He says, of course. My name is Langdodosha Kyanrath.
It sounds familiar.
I think I've heard of you.
Lendradosa Kyanrath.
My sister will be joining us. Her name is Resmir.
I think I've heard of her too.
Those are clearly noble names. We are pleased to be serving dragons again.
Yes.
Any dragons, really.
You will have your chance.
Good.
Yes.
Clearly, this, as my idea to come here was the
Oh,
best.
it's clearly not her idea. We know that much.
No, but she's good. She's fine.
Yeah, she's okay.
Would do well.
He nods. Of course.
Morning?
We can travel by night if you prefer.
We
I have a second room. You can make it comfortable. I'll see to it you have blackout curtains.
wonderful. We are sometimes in the daylight.
I
Our
know.
eyes.
I understand.
We're not as strong as dragons.
No, but you serve a valuable purpose to dragons. And perhaps you can serve one soon.
I like it.
Kicking one to the table.
Stop kicking me. I like it. I said I liked it.
Yes, of course.
Trying to pull himself together.
That would be certainly acceptable to us.
Alright, and you guys head up to the second room and catch some shut-eye. Planned to end there, but Lid disappeared. I don't know where.
She's stealth, man.
Yeah, she's hiding her bag of gold. Little epilogue, though. We'll have an epilogue
Yeah.
here when she comes back.
I'm into it. I'm into it, y'all.
So,
Pretty good.
we going to Greenest next?
You're in Greenest right now.
Are we in Greenest right now?
Single-
That's hilarious.
The single keep. Yep.
Oh, that's
No
funny.
wall. Yeah, you guys are in that kobold warren.
Damn. We're gonna kill some adventurers.
Yeah.
I hope Elf Ranger comes here. I'm certain enough to see you kill him. Nothing would please me more than to see an elf die.
Find out where Lydia just
Oh,
disappeared to.
she's taking a poop.
Oh, okay, that's probably it.
Yeah.
Hey, Lyd. You back? Where'd you go? Kind of wrapping up there. We're on to just epilogue now.
My
So-
nose is bleeding.
Oh, was it really?
Yes.
Oh, nice. You could have just let it bleed. It's fine. It makes the stream kind of hard. You all, over the next months, build quite an infrastructure around your kobold den. 3 mercenary companies take up positions there. Resmir and other humans who you gather through Scuttlebutt are attempting to resurrect Tiamat. And you all are as jazzed as you could be.
Tiamat, 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 praise Tiamat, Tiamat.
Nitblix. Really.
And I think that's where we're going to end.
Hell yes.
Nice. You guys have a good time with that?
That was hilarious. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was
That was the silliest
kind
I've
of
ever
that's
been.
the silliest I have ever role played in my life, but
That
that
was
is
goofy.
one of the
Perfect
most
for a
fun.
one-off, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't do that for a campaign. That being said, I loved these little kobolds. And I want to see what they do next.
The groveling and cowardice, but at the same time, oddly enough, the proficiency in pack tactics.
It's so weird just talking about, like, you guys are actually surprisingly effective, right? Like, with pack tactics, and even just all being dex build, martial characters, you guys were kind of wrecking faces, man.
I mean, we killed 2 humans, a bugbear,
Nice.
like 10 goblins, given they were all
Yeah, they
intoxicated.
were messed up, but you still wrecked them.
But I mean, at level
Damn, you
2,
killed them.
at level 2, our first characters in Minds of Fandelver got wrecked by that bugbear and those goblins.
Oh, I know. Yeah, one shot.
Yep.
Those, yeah, and goblins were, yeah.
Did you guys realize it was a Horde prequel?
No,
At any
no.
point?
I thought it was a Horde prequel. I didn't know that would be Cyan Wrath.
Yeah.
I thought this was a setup, but
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Cool.
No.
I was gonna have it end with you guys in Greenus
Getting killed.
and you see the heroes. Like, you see Nithbis arrive, and that's when it fades to black.
Oh.
But then I fell in love with these characters, so I instead, in my head, see you guys there watching the Blue Dragon, seeing heroes killing stuff, and
then
Mark being
run
like,
away.
"You guys trying to get out of here?"
Vesk, I'm trying to go shut the fuck up.
So, in my head, the 3 of you, Vesk and Mark, escape Greenus and escape the wrath of Nithbis and company. Awesome. That was a lot of fun, y'all.
That was a lot of fun, y'all. Thanks to everyone who watched.
Yes.
I hope you guys had as much fun as we did.
Yeah, we lost it a couple
Oh my
times,
God.
man. That was silly. Thank you, Wiley, for joining. Thank you, Wiley, for the subscription. That was
Thank
awesome
you.
of you, man. Fanran, thank you for keeping up the Star Trek 2 quotes with us. Aeon, thanks for hanging out. Let's see who else we got. We had Jamez for a while. Solid crew tonight, y'all. So thank you. Let's go ahead and launch a raid. We're going to launch a raid on our friends' welcome party over there.
And don't
They're our
forget, we
good
got
buddies.
Strahd tomorrow night, 7:30, y'all.
Yes, Strahd is tomorrow night. We hope to see you all there. It's going to be a fun one, I think. Lots of cool stuff happening. And then Tuesday, we will not be doing our Prince's campaign. Unfortunately, I've got some last-minute travel for work, which sucks.
Womp womp.
I think we'll look forward to playing these kobolds again. I think it's going to happen. That was too much fun to not have revisit
Raven
those
is
guys.
gonna lose her shit and love it.
Yeah. She gets to play Zesk.
She can't be this.
She can pick between Zesk or Mark. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Hold on, I gotta stop streaming.